Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered. Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our...
It's the OD in the AM with Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck.
Doesn't happen all the time, but when everybody feels the same way about the outcome, maybe it's right. In divorce, they tell you if both sides are miserable, well, then it worked out well. In this trade, it feels that both sides are happy, so maybe it worked out well. We will see, but it was a blockbuster on the eve of the Super Bowl. Here we are. 2 days out, Aaron Rodgers is your MVP again in the National Football League. You have a Hall of Fame class that it is fun to look through. Oh, and the Bengals and the Rams will go at each other in just 2 days. What up? Merry Friday to you. Super Friday, if you prefer. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck. What's good?
What? It do.
It do quite a bit on a big day. Lobos play tonight at the Pit against Northern New Mexico. Might have heard there's a Super Bowl this weekend right here on the Sports Animal. Rams and Bengals. And Aaron Rodgers is your most valuable player once again. It is right. I don't care how you feel about him. It was the right thing in the voting that he is the MVP. 4 times for him. You okay with it?
I think this was the year Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Taylor could have won it.
Yep.
But the numbers are outrageous for Aaron Rodgers. The touchdowns, the interceptions, and the MVP is a quarterback award.
Tends to be. It's certainly
the MVP.
Yep.
Always going to go to the quarterback.
Well, it's a quarterback sport, right? I mean that's where all the love goes to. And so Cooper Kupp got Offensive Player of the Year. Whatever, it's kind of hard to differentiate. You're sitting here saying, well, wait a minute. The guy who's the most valuable player in the league is an offensive guy. How does another guy get that one? All right, so they gave Cooper Kupp the consolation prize, Offensive Player of the Year. T.J. Watt, the Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year playing the Super Bowl, Jamar Chase. The Defensive Rookie of the Year, the Cowboys, Micah Parsons. Coach of the Year, Tennessee Titans, Mike Vrabel, for holding that thing together. We've had that conversation quite a bit. The Comeback Player of the Year will also play in the Super Bowl, Joe Burrow. And then Walter Payton Man of the Year, Andrew Whitworth of the Rams. He will also play in the Super Bowl. You good with the big award winners last night in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I think everyone was fairly represented across the board. The players we talked about having the best seasons in those moments. I think the closest race was probably Defensive Player of the Year, and Michael Parsons could have slid in there, but it was like you look at it and say, all right.
He won Rookie of the Year, yeah.
So, but you look at it and say, all right, we'll have Cooper Kupp covered here, we'll have Michael Parsons covered here, get T.J. Watt this one. And
you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, you all get a car. Yeah. It was probably close for Coach of the Year. I think, again, remember this is a regular season award. And we had this conversation, and Mike Vrabel was kind of at the top. I think Sean McDermott had a good look at this, the Buffalo Bills and what they did. I think Belichick, for a while, until the way they finished, was in there in the conversation. Sean McVay keeping this thing together. But when it was all said and done, I think they got it right. I think Vrabel was the right guy.
I have no problem with Mike Vrabel when coaching there. What Tennessee did over the regular season doing it a lot without Derrick Henry, and we all looked and said, well, that's the identity of the Titans, and they hold on to get a 1 seed in the AFC, which was very impressive. Deserved award.
All right. So that's that. Then you got a Hall of Fame class that was announced yesterday as well. That I mean, they do it like let's do it all now, man. Let's get it all together. And an impressive Hall of Fame class as well. Tony Boselli. You have a referee in there. It's interesting. Leroy Butler, Sam Mills, Richard Seymour, Bryant Young, Cliff Branch. We're going back to the old Raider days there, which was cool. Art McNally's the official, and then Dick Vermeil, the former Rams and Eagles coach, and Chiefs as well. I forgot he coached the Chiefs. So I don't know that there's a gigantic headliner. Oh, yeah. But there's some really good names on there.
There is. I think the one name that stands out to a lot of people is DeMarcus Ware.
Okay. I think that's
Other than that, congratulations to all the Hall of Famers.
Yeah. All right, so we can get through all of that as well. Here's your guest list today. 9:30, we'll go out to L.A. Your boys are still there. Van Allen Nunley will join us at 9:30 via our technology. Working on an NFL angle for you at 8:30. Zach Gentry and I have been playing back and forth little tag, and so maybe at 8:30, Steelers tight end, former El Dorado quarterback, Zach Gentry. So I'm working on that, still trying to nail that down. Lots yesterday. Did the NBA kind of steal the thunder from the NFL yesterday for a bit?
Yes, it did.
Super week. You don't think so?
It did.
It kind of did.
Yeah, that was fun.
It's really rare that the NFL isn't the top dog, but I think for a few hours, and by the evening maybe it settled and it swung to Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what a bigger story is yesterday. Aaron Rodgers winning MVP for the 4th time, or James Harden getting traded from Brooklyn to Philadelphia for Ben Simmons and a package of players that included Seth Curry and 2 first-round picks and
Oh, sorry, I was interrupt you. I was just gonna say when you
go ahead.
finished out, does it resonate anymore?
What?
MVP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I think we're just all looking at Aaron Rodgers. There you go, another playoff failure. Oh, where are you going? But are we ever going to be like Aaron Rodgers, 4-time NFL
What did we talk
MVP?
about all year? What did we talk about all year? We talked about MVP, didn't we? Who's the MVP? I mean, I think we started talking about it in week 4.
Yeah, but once it finally happens, is it on the scale? Because I'm not.
Well,
You don't hear a lot of people going, Peyton Manning, 5 NFL MVPs.
kind of you did yesterday. Yeah, I think it does. I mean, I don't think it resonates to the point of Super Bowl champion. But I think, yeah, 4-time MVP is a pretty big deal, I think. I'm sure he got bonus for it. I'm sure it mattered to him there. But, yeah, you don't think so?
It just doesn't. I don't feel like when we have these quarterback conversations, when we're looking at best of all time, we ever really talk about the MVP award.
It's one of those numbers that you throw in when you read the resume. Does it resonate to you, Amory? It doesn't have to.
No, I've been trying to. It's hard because it's
Morning?
separate my feelings about Aaron Rodgers. His hair looked nice.
Well, all right. So Peyton Manning, 5-time MVP. Does that resonate to you? I mean, is there one you don't dislike?
Maybe it
No,
should
I'm-
resonate.
I respect
resonate more
Aaron Rodgers, though. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Good point, JJ.
for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's great. I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
I think it's
I think it's a deal.
I think we always know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be, like you said, it's gonna be a quarterback, and
so
I don't want to take away from the guy.
that's
I
why
respect the guy.
I think it doesn't resonate for JJ as much, and maybe for all of us, because it's always a quarterback. Because you can sit here and say, look, man, Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Taylor had MVP years, and how come it's always the quarterback? When was the last time it wasn't a quarterback?
I think Adrian Peters.
Son?
Let me
What?
check.
I mean, it's been a minute, right? So that might be why. I think it's a big deal, JJ. To your point, I'm going to guess that's probably why it doesn't resonate, because it's always a damn quarterback. And should it be always a quarterback? And there's plenty of years where you say maybe not. You know, where did the MVP end up? Well, he lost in his first playoff game. How damn valuable is he? Well,
And that's also, I think, tough when we all watch the playoffs and then the awards are presented, is we get skewed by what we see
well,
in the playoffs, and it's a regular season award.
and it needs to be, by the way.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I always hear, they need to vote on these things after. No, they don't. No, they don't. They've got postseason awards. This is for, this is for what it is. I have no idea, or I have no desire to change that. This is a regular season award. I don't. Now, I think the only thing that they should do about it, JJ, is announce them right after the season.
That's a great idea. I agree with that because it's kind of like, okay, it's Super Bowl week. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's
kind of like
it would mean more to you.
It would
have like the NBA.
It would.
Does it during the playoffs. It would hold more water at that time because you go, all right, yeah, dude, that's your
Absolutely.
MVP. Now with the perspective that you got, what did it do for him? Dude went out in the first round of the playoffs.
Right.
So would that help you?
I think there's a sense of that, or even just back it up a week.
Okay.
I don't think
in the
it's
dead
changed
week
a lot.
In 21 years, there's only been 4 running backs. The rest are quarterbacks.
Okay. So and the running backs have been what, like Adrian Peterson and
Marshall Faulk.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He didn't win the Heisman, but he won the MVP.
Yeah.
He should have won the
Sean
Heisman.
Alexander.
Sean, really, with the Seahawks?
Yeah.
He had that one outrageous touchdown season.
Sean Alexander?
Yes.
Danian Tomlinson and AP.
That's it.
Everyone else is quarterbacks.
Who Who has Marshall Faulk's Heisman? The year Marshall Faulk should have won the Heisman.
Ooh.
Do you know who won it?
No.
You know who won it?
Who has
That's
Marshall?
so fun.
Who has
Come
Marshall-
on, JJ.
who has-
Is it a quarterback from Miami?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Is it Benny Testaverde?
No. It's Gino Torretta.
Ah.
Yeah. And it was just, well, I mean, you can't give it to a guy from San Diego State. How good can they be?
Yeah, they're only playing what, whack football?
I think it was whack football at the time, yeah. I think it was whack
Whack.
football. Yeah. How good can they be? They beat New Mexico, for crying out loud. I'm going to guess they beat New Mexico that year. All right, so we're open for you today. I believe us to be on the FM. I believe us to be on the AM. I believe us to be on the app. I believe us to be on all of your outlets. I believe us to be on the ProView networks because I see it. Adrian is producing there. Good morning to you. And I know we're on the radio, and I see all y'all. So we got a ton to do. 505-246-0610 is how to get to us. Want your thoughts on the trade from yesterday. Want your thoughts on the Super Bowl. It is time to make your call. Is it up to 4 now? Has it been bet all the way up to 4? I think is what the number is going today.
Ooh, we need the basic betters
Oh, I'll have my picks ready.
bets of the weekend.
All right. I want to get into some other stuff. Luka went for 51 last night. Oh, by the way, the All-Star draft was perfectly timed yesterday. And it
Jared-
was good comedy.
I was talking with Jerry Palm last night. He was not a happy man.
You were talking with him like
Well, I watched the Purdue game
oh,
last
when
night.
Purdue got beat
Yeah.
by Michigan last night.
Poor
Yeah,
Jerry
Blowing
Palm.
out the built.
Yeah,
Poor
but
Jerry
it's
Palm.
it's a good win for San Diego State's resume. Just saying, 'cause they lost to Michigan, but they got blued out. The built is right. Ton to do for you on Super Friday. Glad you're here. Thanks for remembering you're listening to 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal, on the opening drive.
Mix a little
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited, and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loan. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili, breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons.
Last chapter of Albuquerque, or New Mexico, the big fashion show, big fundraiser last night. They had about 400 people in the room over at the Marriott Pyramid last night, raised a bunch of money to fight ALS. And the room was just full of everybody, even our bosses. You know, the Cumulus had a table there. Jeff Berry was there. But just congratulations to them. I mean, the room was just full of people, and kind of a who's who in that room. And I don't know why they let us in, but they did. But congratulations to them. That was just a spectacular Albuquerque event. Fashion show, Amory. And it was good. Audra modeled in it. It was kind of cool.
I need to see pictures.
I just showed JJ the video. Yeah, she looked great. It was wonderful. All right, 505-246-0610. We're here for you on Super Friday. What does that mean to you? Well, it means you got a Super Bowl tomorrow. I mean on Saturday. I mean on Sunday. I mean on Sunday. I mean on Sunday. I mean on Sunday. You can listen to it right here. All right, have you guys made your pictures? Are we all on the Rams, which kind of scares the crap out of me?
We are all on the Rams.
All right, would we all bet the
money.
Rams? So you're betting the Rams and laying the 4 now?
No, I'm straight up.
So
I don't like spreads in the Super Bowl.
Really? So you're going money line on the Rams?
I'm going the money line,
What's
baby.
What's money line on the Rams? Minus what?
200.
Minus 200? So you lay 100 to win 50?
I don't know, but I just
You
say
mean you don't know?
You're basic better.
No, I'm saying yes, but I just don't trust this 4 points.
See, I told you what worries me about the 4 is everything's been so close. And I read you yesterday the last 2 weekends of football, every game has been a 3-point game.
I
It's
think,
been a
and it's
one-score
going to be
game.
another one.
Yeah, and that's what scares me about that. It also scared me, all the people I was talking to yesterday, and some people I respect their football acumen and where they are. Everybody was on the Bengals, which almost made me feel better about the Rams, honestly.
Should make you feel better about your pick.
A good buddy of mine who knows his stuff was well, that was a lot. Was that to tell you we're not on the air? Or what was that all about? Okay, never mind. He's like, yeah, I don't trust Stafford. You trust Stafford at the end? I'm like, I kind of do. Like, I kind of do. If let me ask you this: comes down to Rams down 3, or even, and 1:12 and 1 timeout on the clock, and the Rams get the ball. You trust Matthew Stafford?
Yes.
I think I do too.
He has.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow hasn't done anything that Matthew
Has
Stafford.
nothing to do with Joe Burrow. Just straight Matt Stafford.
No, but Joe Burrow
Yeah.
hasn't done anything that Matthew Stafford hasn't done in this postseason.
Yes. So in the postseason, I want you to look at the games. There hasn't been. I'm trying to think of the end of the Kansas City game. How did they win that game? Because they won the first game when Derek Carr drove the Raiders down to the goal line to the 6.
They both made plays late, but I'm
But
saying
what did
I
Burrow
don't. There's
do?
nothing that I look at Matt Stafford right now and say, "Oh, I don't trust him."
No,
This ain't running out there Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I agree with you. The end of the middle game, they played Tennessee, and Tannehill was out on the field. It was 19-16. He threw the interception. What was the end of the Kansas City game? It was an interception, right? It was a turnover by Mahomes,
Yeah, in overtime.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just was there a Joe Burrow moment in the playoffs? As cool as he's been, and again, I'm not. Please don't go to me. This isn't me bagging on Joe Burrow. Was there a Joe?
It's really just looking at the second half.
Yeah.
Because the
second half against
he
Kansas
made
City.
the play, but when they got the interception against Tennessee, they're like at midfield.
Yeah. Okay.
And then in the overtime to set up, just getting field goal range against Chiefs. Boom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because they had the interception and he moved him up 20, 25 yards. Yeah. The Joe Burrow moment to me, honestly, the Joe Burrow moment to me was him getting out of a couple of those sacks and looking like Ben Roethlisberger, ducking out of a couple of dudes on his back and then getting loose and making a play. So the answer is, yeah, I trust Matthew Stafford. Now, we can sit here Monday and say, really, Jeff, you trusted that guy? I'm like, yeah, what was I thinking? But I think I'm at that point where this is his moment.
I agree. I'm excited.
All right, what other bets are we on this? Are we on the over?
Yeah, 40. What's it? 48 and a half.
47 and a half. Is it up to 48 and a half? All right, I'll take 40. I mean,
I like it.
So that's 28-20 is over, right? No, 28-20 is just under. It's 48 and a half. If you're liking the 28-24, you know, there's points in this game, isn't there?
Yeah, I like a 27-24 Rams.
So that's 51. And that's not a cover. All right. Where are you guys on this? And you can get in on this. Can I vent? I don't know. Can you? Let me see. What are you going to vent about? I'll let you vent in a little bit about that.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, I'll let you vent in a little bit about that. Lobos play tonight. They play Northern New Mexico. Dan says hand play tonight. Lobo basketball wins by 50, right, Jeffrey? Juan Jose? Yana Maria? 50 tonight?
50?
I'll give you 25 tonight.
Maybe 25. 50's a lot.
Maybe.
I mean, they're not going to just pump these guys. Like, they're not going to lay it on, right?
Yeah.
Why does everyone think we're a Burrow hater? People are texting me like, why is JJ a Burrow hater?
JJ's not. And nobody's a Burrow hater. Like, nobody's a Burrow hater. Everybody on the show actually really kind of likes Joe Burrow. Everybody's just not drinking that elixir, that Kool-Aid that says, "Oh my goodness, he's the greatest." Make his really cool bust by.
If you talk about trust, then you have to bring in the only other quarterback
trust
that is on the field, and say, "Well, why wouldn't you trust Matthew Stafford, but yet you trust Joe Burrow, and he's done it a whole 3 times?"
So
just because he's already done it in his second season and only first year in the NFL, okay, that is fantastic. But the question of trust also goes to who they're on the field against, defensively, and who's putting the pressure on them offensively on the other side. So I don't look at this game, and I'm not in awe of Joe Burrow's swagger and thinking that Matthew Stafford is going to be scared in the moment, because I did see him on the field throw a ton of clutch passes to beat the greatest of all time in his house, Tom Brady.
Yeah, look, just because you're on one guy doesn't mean you dislike the other. It's the whole LeBron-Michael thing. If you like Michael Jordan, that doesn't mean if you think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, that doesn't mean you're dissing LeBron James, does it? Well, it must be, Jeff. If you don't like LeBron, how could you? Stop it. If you're picking Stafford in this matchup over Joe Burrow, that doesn't mean you don't like Joe Burrow. I mean, it really is that simple. Go for something you note. Is it sweeps month, Jeff? I've been hearing promos of your appearance on the Big Stick today.
Ooh, hey now.
I wonder if you'll be talking about the finals. I'll be on with TJ 5 o'clock today over on News Radio KQB. Come join us. He said Eric Strauss had a great original idea last night. We should play this SOB on Saturday so folks have Sunday to recover from drinking too much water. Is he being sarcastic when he says that was an original idea?
Better be.
Like, I don't see the sarcasm font. Really? Go for, I don't know if you're like, wow, that's right. What a great idea. Or you're saying, didn't I listen to that on this show for how many years now?
It's becoming a theme nationally.
Well, it is a national
Saturday.
And we've been talking about it for a year.
Now that the Viper Pit knows about it,
well, yeah,
it's real.
If Strauss talked about it, it must be original, and it must be real. No, I mean, we've been talking about it for years. I think there's been whispers, people.
There's my chalice at.
Saying it for years. You don't get one. You don't get a blueberry pancake today either.
Yeah. The blueberries that pop in
you
your
ever had
mouth.
Blueberry pancake over there though? It actually is pretty good.
I love Central Grill.
Central Grill.
They don't sponsor us,
Central
but I
Grill's
still
good.
No, Central Grill's
the great place.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
Good food.
Where we did our 10th anniversary show of the opening drive.
Really?
Yeah, JJ and I were live out there, and it was amazing how people came by, like all the old producers of our show over the first 10 years. Almost everybody came by, huh?
Yes.
It was kind of like,
well, hey, kind of like us.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't all our fault.
Yeah, they're all moved on to bigger and better things, and they're making a living now. It was beautiful.
They got real jobs.
Yeah, it was cool. Go for great idea. What an original idea. I mean, who knew? 505-246-0610. Maybe Zach Gentry at 8:30. I'm really trying to make that happen. 9:30 we'll go to L.A. Van Allen Nunley. He's one of your boys. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Animal.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos!
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Dream style roofing tops them all when your roof.
I'm sorry, 9:30 this morning. Fred Slow, not Van. That is my bad. I misread the correspondence. Opening drive, Jeff, JJ, A-Marie, come on in today, play radio with us on Super Friday. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who won the trade between the Nets and the Philly Sixers? Rodgers, 4-time MVP. Hall of Fame class is out. Got all kinds of stuff for you. Lobos play tonight as well. Dan wants to vent, Jeffrey. Juan Jose Yanamaria. Sunday, people are going to walk into an establishment with the flipping masks on and check in with the hostess. Then they'll take the mask off, yell, scream, and grab for 4 hours, elbow to elbow. Then they'll put their mask back on as they walk out to the parking lot. I'm not sure where the vent is. I think I understand what he said, where he wants to vent, but he just gave me facts. Yes, that is true. Or you can sit at home. So you going to how you watch the Super Bowl? Are you going to go to an event, a big party? What are you doing? How are you going to watch the Super Bowl?
Close friend's house.
Okay. So if you
not a big party.
You?
Oh, I'm always home.
Always home.
I am not a Super Bowl party person.
So
I'm not.
Not really either.
I like watching the game.
Yeah.
If I'm mandated to go to one, I will do what I have to do.
Yeah.
But I prefer just to do my own thing for a game like this.
All right. I think I haven't decided yet. I mean, there's some parties. There's some. I may be home too. I kind of like my house. Kind of like my big screen.
How you feeling
How I feel
going into this game?
About what?
The Rams. This is one I
actually feel decent about this.
Just
And
in terms of
yeah.
your rooting interest absolutely changes when you do something like this for X amount of time.
No doubt.
And for me, I'm not. With the weekend, Denver Broncos win or lose, I could care less about my fantasy football team.
Yeah.
But there was a point 10 years ago where Sundays I was so emotionally invested.
I recall.
About those games.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, all right, whatever. My fantasy football team wins. That's what matters. This is a moment that kind of draws you back in.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Like, oh, this is why I like sport, got into this.
Yeah. I have a little bit of a rooting interest. Got a little emotional tie to it. You know, it's a team you grew up rooting for. They're in the Super Bowl, and and actually, I feel I like the Rams this week. I think, and I haven't felt good about them all year. So now it'll turn on me, right? But yeah, no, I feel pretty good about it. I'm looking forward to being a fan a little bit in my house, and a little Rams hat I might wear. I got one for Christmas. So with the
Put your socks on, your hat on.
I got one with the new logo, actually. Who knew?
What's the your spread look like?
I don't know. I honestly haven't got there yet. I just finally got reservations for Valentine's dinner yesterday for crying out loud.
Where are you going?
I'll tell you.
Off air.
I tried to go where you were going, but I could have called. Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I did kind of have to.
I was like, "Are you going?" I'm going to Farm and Table.
Yeah, I'm not going.
All those groupies are showing
up. I tried to go there, and
oh gosh,
you're gonna try to eat your dinner and be taking pictures.
I'm not
you.
gonna lie. Every place I tried was full, and I did kind of call a GM and see if I can get a table.
That's awesome. But
I did.
Everyone, the group is going to show and be like, "Burrow hater." You're like, "Can Audra and I just have a dinner?"
I'm not telling you where I'm going, but
they're gonna swarm you now, Amory. You put it out there.
Yeah.
There'll be dudes trying to come slide into your DMs now.
That's right.
They're going to be like, "Kyle's tall."
Yeah. Not as tall as Amory, but Kyle's tall. What's up, Lenny? How you doing? You get your Valentine's dinner reservations yet?
Well, since I'm single and my Valentine for that day will be my daughter, she'll decide.
All right. So where you go, McDonald's or what?
Oh, if I do that with my daughter, you know how she gets.
No, your daughter scares the crap out of me. Always, I look. Remember the way she used to look at
me. Now
me.
she drives. Okay, so now picture that.
So now she scares the crap out of you.
Yes. My gray hair gets worse.
Yeah.
And my fat stomach jiggles all over the steering wheel. So,
that sounds awesome.
Yes. But she's already got her provisional, so God bless the roads. So before we get into the who won the Harden trade, let's go into who won the Knicks-Porzingis trade.
Who won it?
Porzingis going to Washington, and the Knicks now getting the pick this year from one of two number ones from Dallas. That pick will have to become better for the Knicks.
All right.
But for Donich to say, I didn't know Porzingis was getting traded. Come on, dude. Really? You don't think they came to you first and go, we know you don't like him. We're going to trade him. We know we're going to lose Brunson at the end of the year,
and then
so let's bring him Dinwiddie.
And then he celebrated by scoring 51 last night.
So, come on. Let's stop with the lying. I'm glad these guys don't play poker, because Anne Marie would smoke them out of the room.
That's right.
So, now with the Harden trade, there's two ways you can look at it. The Nets gave up 3 number ones, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, and 4 pick swaps for Harden.
Wow.
So they get back an unprotected this year, which is going to be at the end of the draft anyway, an unprotected or lightly protected in 2027, but they get back Simmons, who I think is going to fit better with the Nets, with their scoring, and one of the top defenders in the league. They badly needed a center. So right off the bat, everyone thinks Drummond stinks. He's only 28 years old and he has career averages of 13 and 13.
Yeah, he doesn't stink.
Okay. And then Seth Curry will take over some of the scoring, and Joe Harris should be back soon. So for them,
who won?
I think they won the trade.
The Nets.
Because Harden's 32 years old. You're paying him $47 million next year. He was not going to re-sign with the Nets, so you're recouping 2 of the 3 number ones you retraded or that you traded for him, and you ended up with 2 starters and a top 6 rotation player with Curry.
All right. I think in the immediate, the window is potentially there for both of them. Okay, Philly had to do this. It feels like they got something for nothing this year, but it's not for nothing, right?
Like, have you ever heard of a player like Harden or anyone saying, I'm not out for a hamstring, I'm out for a hand sprain?
Yeah, look, and all of a sudden he's going to be fine. And all of a sudden everything's going to be fine.
And this is the 3rd team he's asked off of in 5 years.
I know.
So as much as let's look at Kyrie. We know he's a space cadet. He's a flat earther. But let's look what he did 2 years ago. When the WNBA canceled the season, he paid for the salary for every player on the team for the whole season.
Okay. I mean, I think that's really cool. Like, I think that makes him a good guy to them, and I think that's great.
But now, do I agree with what he's doing with the shot? I can't force somebody to get a shot.
All I'm telling you is what it's doing to a team.
Belief.
I'm just watching what it's doing to the team. I think that's what's ripped that team apart. And now
it has ripped the team apart.
It has.
But,
And Harden.
But who's to say now he doesn't go out and get a shot because Harden's gone?
Well, maybe he will. That'd be incredible if he does. What Harden's done, JJ, Lenny brought something up, and I was going to ask you later. He's forced his way out of two places now in the last year, basically. At what point does he start getting, I don't know, when does he want to wear it?
He's wearing it right now, but if you look at Houston, they were done.
They were done.
Okay, but let's look like this. Philly has to win now for Embiid, because you don't know when he's not going to get healthy again.
How old's Embiid?
Or be not playing like he is right now, a world beater.
I mean, Embiid's young. Embiid's got years to go. But to your point on his health, look, he could blow something out next week now. I mean,
but look at Simmons. You traded a 32-year-old Malcontent for a 25-year-old Malcontent. Yep. But when Simmons is on, yes, he can't shoot from more than 7 feet from the basket.
Simmons ain't making $47 million.
But Simmons is one of the top 6-7 defenders in the league.
Simmons can defend. Yes. 100%.
Can defend 1 through 5.
Yes.
And he's 25 years old, and you have him under contract for the next 3 seasons after this.
If you're going to come after James Harden, then you have to come up after Ben Simmons. Because all of a sudden, this dude gets over his mental.
March 10th, when Brooklyn plays Philly.
Same dude.
I can't wait
the
for
13th.
March 10th.
Is it March 10th?
March
I think it's March 10th.
Yeah.
March 10th. Circle that game
That's
down.
a Thursday.
For
I'll be in
now,
Vegas for
I
sure,
think that the winner of the trade now is the Nets.
All right.
Now, do I think they're going to win the title? I think Milwaukee did very good yesterday picking up Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, I think that's and they needed that at the rim with Lopez being so.
But now, what does Philly do for a backup center? Do they go after DeMarcus Cousins now that he's off for 10 days? Do they go after Grant Monroe, or do they wait for the buyout season to begin in April?
They wait for the buyout season. Yeah,
because they don't have anyone.
Yeah. Hey, got to hit this break. It's great to hear you.
All right, you guys have a good weekend, and I want to hear the Ram song because after the win on Sunday,
on Monday.
We'll
not
play
today.
it on Monday.
We'll hear it. I know on Sunday we got to hear it on Monday.
All right. Enjoy the weekend.
All right.
See ya. Got to hit this break. 505-246-0610. Keep them coming on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
No family should lose someone they love to COVID.
Roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right. Put a smile on your face. There at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all. For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Dream Style Roofing tops them all. When your roof's worn out and needs to be replaced, we're gonna do it right, put a smile on your face. They're at home, things are looking up when you get your roof done by someone you can trust. Dream Style, a company name that's been around forever. No one does it better. You need a new roof, you know who to call. Dream Style Roofing tops them all.
Quarterback Zach Gentry is going to join the show. Not live from Radio Row, if that's okay. But we'll get a little NFL for you. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, Marie. The text line's funny to me. This says, they may not be Joe Burrow haters, but let me tell you, they're doing everything in their power to discredit him. It's hilarious just listening to them. We're them, you and me.
The energy landscape is
We're hilarious.
Well, here's the thing. What else are you supposed to say? You want to give a take, you pick a game.
Yep.
You pick the Rams. You say
Yep.
you trust Matthew Stafford.
Right.
And then someone hears that as you're discrediting Joe Burrow getting to this point.
Yep.
And that's why I also don't like picking games all the time
Yep.
on the radio, because then it really colors the way you're supposed to talk about something. Like, oh, you're looking through Ram-colored glasses because you picked this game. No.
How many times have I picked against the Rams this year? Often, right? Remember early in the season, Kyler Murray's playing better. I like how they won.
There's the only way to credit Joe Burrow to pick the Bengals to win on Sunday?
That's right. That's right. If you pick another team, it's like you're discrediting. If you think Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James, then you're discrediting LeBron, right? and people hear what they want to hear. This one says, so JJ doesn't trust Joe Burrow because he only has 3 playoff starts, yet he trusts Stafford? Ask him how many playoff starts Stafford has.
That's not what I said. Okay.
I'm just telling you, dude. People hear what they want to hear. Don't get mad. Although I get mad when people mishear what I say, too, so I don't blame you.
Well, it's not – that wasn't the point. It was saying – because if people are coming in saying, well, how can you trust Matthew Stafford?
Yeah.
The way I look at it in that situation is who else is on the field? Who are they going against, and who's putting the pressure on him from the other side? And I get it. Joe Burrow has all the confidence in the world, but when he's on the football field trying to put that pressure on the Rams, I don't look at it any different and go, well, I can't trust Matthew Stafford because Joe Burrow's on the football field. And I'd say the same thing about Joe Burrow. I think they have a great chance because he's on the field, but that plays into it. I'm not going to look at Matthew Stafford, the Detroit quarterback, and be like, well, all of a sudden, after what he's done in these playoffs,
he's going to be that
when he steps on the field opposite Joe Burrow, then I can't trust him.
Yeah, then he's going to be the Detroit guy again. Look, people evolve, people get better, people whatever. Or you can sit there and tell me you believe. Nope. Once you show me who you are, I believe you. And he showed me what he was in Detroit. And look, we may sit here Monday and say, yeah, maybe you were right.
Yes. That's the beauty of it.
That's
is
right.
The mic will open Monday at 7 a.m. If Joe Burrow is that dude, he'll prove it on Sunday.
And look, he might be that dude and may get beat. I think Joe Burrow, I don't know how to say this anymore. I think Joe Burrow is going to be a really, 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 really good and maybe even great quarterback in this league for the next 12 to 15 years. I do. I think he's terrific. I think his swagger's insane. I think the way he handles pressure, the way he's come back from his injury is, I don't want to say Adrian Peterson-like, but he just won comeback player of the year. In the story, getting this franchise to where they are. Now, pick the game. Pick a winner. Is it all right that that's true, and you think the other team? This isn't Joe Burrow against Matt Stafford tomorrow or on Sunday. I think the Rams' offensive line is better than Cincinnati's. I think the Rams' defensive line is better than Cincinnati's. I think the receiving core is a push. Is that going too far? Cooper Kupp, Offensive Player of the Year. Odell Beckham is coming along. They're running the ball pretty well. And then you got Jamar Chase, Offensive Rookie of the Year on the other side. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. I think Uzama's going to play. Mixon's good. Like, who's got better weapons? Would you say it's really, really close? Offensive weapons?
It's Joe Burrow.
Okay. So you're going to lean Cincinnati on that. I can listen to that.
Now, which duo are you taking, Burrow and Chase or Stafford and Cooper Kupp?
And that's a really good conversation. Right? You've got the comeback player of the year and the offensive rookie of the year, and you got a good quarterback and the offensive player of the year on the other side. Okay. And that's why I'm telling you I think it's a push. All right? Defensive, who's got a better secondary? Who do you trust more?
The Rams.
I think that's pretty close outside of Jalen Ramsey.
But the Bengals, yeah.
Jalen Ramsey may be the best.
I just feel like the Bengals are just a younger team overall.
I think the Bengals have good young defenders.
Correct.
I think what they did to Kansas City in the second half showed me that they're pretty good defensively. Now, do I think Kansas City's better overall offensively than the Rams are? I do.
Not at all.
See?
Not close.
Okay. But I thought Andy Reid didn't, or Eric Bieniemy or whoever's calling I just don't think they called a good game in the second half. Now, what do the Rams do? I think they mix it up a little bit better than Kansas City did in the second half. And then special teams, I think I give a little edge to the Rams. So that's why I'm picking the Rams. It's not because I don't like Joe Burrow. I mean, can it be you really, really like the young quarterback and you pick the other team? It can't be that way? Is it just Matt Stafford against Joe Burrow on Sunday? Is this a skills competition? I'm watching dudes throw a ball through tires?
No, but I think when you are looking at the Super Bowl, that plays into it. This Joe Burrow run right now, it's Giants-esque of going against the Patriots and Tom Brady. And there is absolutely that feeling of how the heck could you not pick this team when they're checking all the other boxes?
Yeah, there's that little something that's secret sauce to it. Yeah, I get that. Interested to see who Zach Gentry's picking the Super Bowl. The Steelers tight end is going to be with us coming up at 8:30. We'll go to Super Bowl Town, Radio Row. Fred Slow will be with us coming up at 9:30 this morning. Come on in and get your picks in. Super Friday. Jeff, JJ, A. Marie, I know you got a lot of choices every morning. Appreciate you spending some time with us and remembering that you're listening to the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS Network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos.
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your business or your home,
Turbo Threads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
Wrong, and I think we've sat here many a Monday and said we don't know squat. And I don't know what's up with this. There's one text
There's
who's
a
pretty cranky.
dude that has it out for me today.
Well, he's obviously a Bengals fan, and he's like, how do you know Burrow makes it to a Super Bowl again or not? He's already a champion. So on Monday, when he's won a Super Bowl, you'll have bleep on your face. He even wrote bleep, by the way, which was very nice.
Nicely done.
Come down, son. All right, and maybe. Look, man, and if not, will you have bleep on your face? What if he does? Like, he is already a champion. I don't know how much more love we can give Joe Burrow.
Like I said, if you're not picking him to win the game, you don't like him,
which is stupid. I'm sorry, that's just stupid. You're not hearing it. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm saying it's a stupid take. That's all. If just because someone
calm down, son.
Yeah, but it's,
I'm a man. I'm 40.
But calm was spelled C-O-M-E. So I don't even know what that means. So I don't know if that means he's calling you down to, he wants to throw, or he meant to write calm down. I don't know. It's the opening drive. Glad you're with us on a Super Friday. 246-0610, 888-922-0610. Can I bring in a Bronco fan for you?
Let's do it.
All right. What's up, Tony? How you living?
Why does JJ hate Joe Burrow so much? Oh, my God.
Because he wears the wrong shade of orange.
The guy hasn't done anything to you, JJ. Cut him some slack.
Take it personally.
It's so funny because look at, everybody hears what they want to hear. I've been in the customer service industry for a little amount of years. I don't want to say how many.
That's a good amount.
And people hear what they want to hear, and it's like, I'm going to put it in the simplest way. It's like those delusional Cowboy fans that every year they say, oh, this is our year, we got 5 rings. Same thing. They hear what they want to hear. You know what I mean? But look, either it's going to be a good game. Joe Burrow, he's exciting. Matt Stafford offers that veteran stability, if you can say, kind of, you know what I mean? Even though he hasn't had a lot of playoff success, he did play on a pretty crappy team in Detroit. But I'm with you, JJ. If I had to choose one of those two, I trust Matt Stafford a whole lot more than Joe Burrow. And that's just because Matt Stafford has that veteran experience, albeit not so much in the playoffs, but he offers a little more to me. And the other points that you made as far as, who's rushing him and, who's rushing Joe Burrow, I'm a Rams fan for a day.
Welcome.
Yes. You guys have a good day, okay? Enjoy the game.
See you, Tony. Enjoy it. He's a hater, too. Damn Joe Burrow haters. You're everywhere. Why are y'all hating on Joe Burrow?
Oh, me. You were the Joe Burrow hater yesterday, and all of a sudden I'm in the crosshairs. What happened?
I had him on 3 of my 5 fantasy teams. Love the guy.
He's on my dynasty team.
But what's crazy? What is hating about? He's new. Let's see what happens.
What's hating about? He's really good.
He is really good. We like him.
No, I'm not. He's been good. He hasn't been great this postseason.
Thank you.
He walked into a building wearing a coat and a chain. You got the swag, my guy.
He's cool.
You've had a good playoffs.
Yeah.
You're not the face of the NFL.
Yeah.
Go out there.
Yeah.
This is your moment. Yeah, you're in the Super Bowl. Congratulations. You want a banner? Hang a participation banner.
He's got a national championship.
Monday, we come in. Joe Burrow could have one of the best games I've ever seen.
Ever.
And I'll be here to answer that. But this ain't your first rodeo listening to Sports Talk Radio. This ain't your first rodeo knowing what guys do, talking about the games coming up, what we do in the morning. And yet you're going to take it personally and tell me to calm down?
I love it.
Sit on it.
That's right. And look, that's the beauty of the banter.
I'll be here to answer
Promise.
all the questions Monday morning.
Promise. Even A. Marie, I heard A. Marie on. What were you on the other day? You were on with BV.
Yeah.
And you said, she called me up by name. That I'll be here on Monday. Right? So I know I'll be here because A. Marie said I'll be here. So I better not get anything wrong with me. I'll be here. That's the beauty of the format.
Not gonna be
you don't have
too many couches.
Look, and you don't have to agree with the host. I think we're pretty good, and I know some of you would disagree. But I think we're pretty good with dissenting opinions. I don't know that I've ever told you how to be a fan or what to think. I'm giving you my opinion because that's, you know what? That's what they pay me to do. They've given me the show for 13 and a half years and say, go give opinions for 3 hours. When you get your show, you can give your opinion. Is that jacked up that I told somebody that? Get your own show.
No.
You don't have to like my opinion. You can even come on our show.
It's like the
And
Too
give
Many
your-
Bowls guys. Just
That's
you
right.
can listen to another show.
Yeah, there's all kinds, and you're even welcome on our show to give your opinion. In fact, not only do we not cut people off, we're accused of letting people go too much, right? So you can always share your opinion here. But I think the one thing that's fair to ask is at least hear what's being said. Nobody is hating on Joe Burrow. If someone's picking the Rams to win the Super Bowl, if someone's this is Mud. Oh, is that Mud that was doing all that? That was Mud that was jacking you up like that. All right, now you got a beef with Mud.
Mud a Bengals fan?
I don't know.
He's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. JJ's like, get off my damn lawn.
Rocks. Get off the rocks.
Bro.
That's right. No, look, that's the beauty of this format.
Did you step on my Zero Escape?
You don't have to agree with the host. The hosts.
And we are always here to deal with the blowback.
That's 100% right. All right, you got a big trade. Wait, did you know that Ben Simmons is making $33 million this year?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't know he was getting that much money. So between Ben Simmons, where does all the money come from? You know, they're talking this money. Those two guys, Durant and Simmons, make north of $75 million annually this year.
Annually.
There's Harden's contract. If they keep renewing it or he keeps opting in, goes up to like $60 million a year. Where's the money coming from? Like, I know it's TV money and I know it's ticket money and sponsorship money, but I mean, do you ever just once sit down and start to crunch numbers?
No.
Pull out your calculator, probably doesn't have enough zeros on it. How many beers? How many season tickets? How much television revenue? The amount of money, and they say, I know they just picked up $42 million of dead cap space, or they got to pay him $42 million to go away this year. And I'm like, paying somebody $42 million. I mean, I remember one of the media guys that came to the New Mexico Bowl from El Paso was like, yeah, I couldn't come the day before. The TV station didn't want to spend an extra $100 on a hotel room, right? I mean, that was $100 was a lot. $42 million, but they'll eat that $42 million. I'm like, we throw some of this. I know this is an old subject for me, but it hit me yesterday. Some of this sports money, we throw these figures around like it is monopoly money. $42 million here and another $16 million here and $38 million here. It's like, I know we're numb to it usually, but it made my mind just kind of warp a little bit yesterday too.
It's a different world.
Yeah. Seth Curry's only making $8 million, 8.2. He's cheap. I mean, they got him cheap. He's making $12.5 million. I'm like, damn, I want to be cheap. Sign me up for a year. Sign me up for 1 year. You won't ever have to see me again. I'll go away.
Yep.
Done.
Veterans minimum.
What is it, veterans minimum? 4? Homer Simpson's on the Bengals.
That's
What's that from?
That's Photoshop.
Oh, is it? All right. John sent me a Photoshop then. That Homer Simpson.
Did you look at the picture and he says Miami? Where the helmets are? Because that was popping around the internet this week.
It's all clear out. Yeah. All right. 505-246-0610. Coming up at 8:30 this morning. Looking forward to catching up with Zach Gentry. He is the Pittsburgh Steelers tight end. Former El Dorado quarterback. Get a little just catch up with him. Just see what's going on with him. He's in a good spot right now. I guess he'll forever be known as catching Ben Roethlisberger's last touchdown.
Awesome.
Or last pass. Not last touchdown, last pass. Yeah, forever be known as that, but he'll be known for a lot more than that around here. So we'll catch up with him. That's coming up this morning at 8:30, and then at 9:30 we'll go to L.A., and Fred Slow will be with us. Your boys have another day. When are they coming back? They're just going to they moving out there?
I mean,
they get themselves.
Isn't it a week? I mean, Super Bowl Sunday.
Are they going to? They're not going to the game though, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they are. I think it's Radio Row, and then that's how most people do that. By the way, the Radio Row thing, and then they get the hell out of there. It's like, you know, a week of that beats you up now. It's like when we go to Vegas, I'm like, all right, can I come back now? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's like, it's a lot of Vegas. Every once in a while, you know, there's a reason you got to home. There's no place like home. Somebody said that once. There's some validity to it. All right, when we come back, I want to get into wherever you want to go. If you want to get into the Super Bowl, the two topics on the table. Lobos play tonight as well.
Why Joe Burrow is the most overrated quarterback in Super Bowl history.
Ooh, that's a great take, JJ. Wow. JJ's super flaming Friday takes. Demand for security, homes and businesses increases every day in our town. You add to that, there's some security businesses who are changing the rules for current customers, and those customers are calling Aaron Jones at IPS. International Protective Service now needs more officers. So if you are retired law enforcement, you're former military, you've got security experience, IPS is looking for you and they need you now. You can work for a company passionate about stopping crime, protecting homes, businesses, families, making Albuquerque a better place to live. Call them at 505-897-2420. 505-897-2420. Or go to ipsglobal.com. You can fill out an application online and get world-class training. Protect and serve your community. I've used IPS. They've protected my home for years. I go out of town, they're there. I'm in town, they are there. My brother leaves the garage door open in the middle of the night. They are there to make sure that nothing happens to our home and that we are safe. Call IPS, protect what's important to you. Again, the number is 505-897-2420, 897-2420, or go online at ipsglobal.com.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loan. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
You say good job, good effort. It's an unbelievable run to do this for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Let me tell you this.
Give us a game on Sunday.
Even
Let's
if
go.
he doesn't, he's still damn good, and he's in his just finished his second year in the NFL. This is where you get dangerous because we got 2 weeks of super hype, and we talk and we talk and we talk and none of us. I mean, we're literally mumbling out of our lower crevice at times because none of us are in that locker room or in that quarterback room, and none of us know this guy, right? We know what we see, we know the persona, and I like it, and I'm down with it, and I firmly believe this guy's legit and going to be real, and I have for since he was in college. It's okay though to say, hey, but I think the other team's better.
And Joe Burrow has changed the Bengals franchise. He is what 90% of the league is chasing. Is to have that guy that he steps into your facility and you're like, this is different.
Can you name another guy who just got there and changed in he did it last year even before he got hurt. But a guy who just changed the feel of a whole franchise? I know that's what the Bears were hoping Justin Fields would do. I don't think that's happened yet. I mean, Tommy, when he went to Tampa Bay, right?
To me, it's a much different conversation when we're talking about the rookie quarterback.
Okay, but we're talking to Tampa about a team that has been losing for years, that is more famous, and even though they've won a Super Bowl, is more known for losing than winning.
Yeah, but
yeah, it is different with
they
the
were
quarterback.
Loaded.
Yeah. Well, they got loaded.
Tom Brady steps in.
They got loaded. Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
And they go to the Super Bowl and win.
All right. Do you got a guy then? I mean, is there somebody that
the last one like this?
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the success would be Deshaun Watson.
Okay. I guess I don't think to that level, but okay. I don't have one, and I know there is one. How about I got one, and he wasn't a rookie. Drew Brees goes to New Orleans. After Katrina, Drew Brees had the shoulder injury. He would have gone to Miami, but the doctors didn't want him. When Saban was at Miami, right?
Yeah.
And just think how history would have changed.
Dante Culpepper.
Yeah, they did. When Drew Brees went to Miami and completely changed the whole feel of that organization. Is that fair? Is that analogous? I know he wasn't a rookie.
Yeah, I think that's why the Burrow stuff is even that much more.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I'm just the feel of just one guy coming in and just really just changing the whole feel of everything that's going on there. Brees to New Orleans was similar. I bet there's not a lot. There's. I'm going to even tell you. What about when Peyton Manning came to the Broncos?
Yeah,
that was big refresh, wasn't it?
He had those 2 years where he was still able to put up unbelievable numbers.
Silly numbers, and then when he stopped putting up silly numbers, they won a Super Bowl.
That's when they won.
Yeah. It is what it is. All right. Anything else that you want to talk about the Super Bowl? You can at 505-246-0610, 888-922.
What's the over/under on Burrow passing yards?
Was it 280 something?
Let me look.
All right. Omar says you got to cash when you have these opportunities. Jeff, 2007 still stings. When the heavily favored Dallas Cowboys flopped after the distraction created when Tony Romo took Jess to Mexico during the tournament, And the fallout included T-Blow having a meltdown. That's Terrell Owens. We were young and talented, and it looked like we'd be right back in this position next season, but Dallas Cowboys never really sniffed the championship game again with that roster, or their other roster, or their current roster, or any other roster, Omar. Omar's still bitter about Tony taking Chess to Mexico on the off week. Okay. All right. Give me how does the offensive line of Cincinnati, and I think this is on the staff, protect Joe Burrow, run the ball, and move. I think they've got to get the ball out of Joe Burrow's hands quickly, right? Quick passes, quick routes, find Jamar Chase. I think T. Higgins is a big piece of this. Uzama's going to play, right?
Well, I think it's the same thing with Uzama and Tyler Higbee. You can do all you want, put those pads on. You're dealing with MCL sprains in 2 weeks. You ain't going to be doing much.
Yep. John, good morning to you. How you living?
I am doing great. I've been a Bengals fan my entire life.
Nice.
Native New Mexican, no ties to Cincinnati. Just picked them as a kid, and I'm as excited as can be for this game on Sunday. And I really do think the Bengals have this game. The Rams are not as tough as Kansas City or Tennessee. Look, they went into those guys' stadiums that beat them both. They are just ready for this game, and people continue to overlook their talent and their abilities to win these games. I really am extremely confident for the Bengals' chances this Sunday.
That's good. Why do you think the Rams aren't as tough as Tennessee or Kansas City?
Well, I mean, first of all, they are a good team, no doubt. They're probably better on the defensive side than either of those teams, but for the Bengals going to Kansas City with their record and in that stadium in the playoffs in the regular season,
great win,
and beat them. And the Super Bowl is going to be kind of more like a neutral site.
I agree.
I don't think that home field advantage is really going to be there for the Rams. And frankly, I just really think that all three phases of the Bengals, how they've been playing all year, special teams, defense, offense, every game there's contributions from all sides there, including coaching, out-coaching the Chiefs in that game. I just really think that they're going to do the same to the Rams. I really do.
All right, John. Well, enjoy the weekend. Appreciate you making your call.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. That's cool. So that's a long-time Bengal. Look, and most Bengals fans I respect. I do. I mean, that's a suffering. If you stayed with your team and you're a Bengals fan, like, good for you, man. Good for you. You're not like, well, my favorite teams are the Cowboys, the Yankees, and the Lakers. You know that guy? He's all over Albuquerque.
He's all, I was going to say, Albuquerque, yeah.
He's all over.
And an Alabama fan.
Yeah.
It's like my uncle.
He's right on. Winning at Tennessee, at Kansas City.
It's real.
It's huge.
Look, there's no poo-pooing the Bengals. Everything you said is right as far as they've been playing well. They've been getting contributions in all three phases of the game. That they went into Cincinnati and they won. I'm sorry, they went into Kansas City and they won. Kansas City is the toughest place to go to and win, right? Used to be Seattle, but this team's way better than Seattle. Kansas City's the biggest home field advantage in the NFL. And they went and they beat them. And they were down 21-3, and they like there's no taking away anything from their road or anything. Rams had a pretty good run too, by the way. They beat an Arizona team that was sliding in the first round. They went across the country and beat the defending champions and Tom Brady in the second round. I know, that's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, is that something to poo-poo? And then they beat that 49er team who beat them 6 times in a row and just won in Green Bay. Their road was pretty good, too. I'll give it to you. If you want to tell me Cincinnati's road to the Super Bowl was tougher, I'll listen to that. I actually would probably agree with you. Does that mean they're going to win? I don't know. We'll find out. 505-246-0610. When we come back, we're going to talk football with the tight end of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Zach Gentry, the former quarterback at El Dorado High School. He's back in town for a little bit of the off-season. Looking forward to catching up with him. That is when we come back. Kirtland Federal Credit Union, New Mexico, strong since 1958. That's your home loan leader. built in the heart of Albuquerque. It is their goal to help New Mexicans achieve the dream of home ownership with the right loans, local expertise, and a relationship that's built on trust. The Kirtland Federal Credit Union mortgage team is 100% local. Your loan stays 100% local. You will never send a payment out of state. Have a question? When you reach out to talk to someone about your new home, you will talk to someone right here in Albuquerque. Meet the Kirtland Federal Credit Union mortgage team. Get started today. Kirtland, fcu.org/home loan center. Kirtland, fcu.org/home loan center. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is an equal opportunity lender. Membership eligibility required. See a representative for complete details.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenprideabq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it, we smash it.
Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos.
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
You trusted your home or business security to a company with an armed response. They sold out to a national corporate giant, and you're stuck on the brink of less security. I'm Aaron Jones, owner of International Protective Service. IPS isn't for sale. I'm invested here, and I care about your home and business as if it's my own. Let the highly trained armed guards or 24-hour patrols of IPS protect what's yours. With faster response times to catch criminals and less associated costs. Call 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
When looking for the best experience while buying an all-new Kia, Fiesta Kia offers some of the most knowledgeable and friendly Kia specialists in New Mexico. They'll help you find the Kia that will meet all your expectations. Kias have some of the most affordable vehicles for you to choose from, offering extensive options and style for the price. And with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, Kia won't be beat. Come be a part of the Fiesta family today, 7400 Lomas Boulevard Northeast, or start driving now at fiestakia.com.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact.
Rams Bengals here on the Sports Animal Super Bowl 56 on Sunday. Opening drive, Jeff Symbieta and JJ Buck. We'll get back to your calls in a little bit. The world all of a sudden is giving our next guest a new extension of his name. The guy who caught Ben Roethlisberger's last pass, you know him maybe as former El Dorado High School quarterback or maybe just one of Albuquerque's best high school football players ever or Albuquerque's finest. He is Steelers tight end Zach Gentry. He joins us on the opening drive. What's up, Zach? How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? I'm doing well. How about you guys? You guys doing all right this morning?
Yeah, life's good. I appreciate you spending some time with us, and congratulations on a really, really good season and kind of a season where maybe, I don't know if you had to prove anything to you, but it looks like, man, Zach Gentry looks like he feels like he belongs.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a lot more of a fun season for me, being in the mix and getting to play as much as I did. And, NFL football, it's one of those things. It's just like any other level. You got to kind of wait your turn sometimes. And, I think I was able to prove a little bit to myself and everybody, and that I belong. But it was a whole lot of fun for me.
It was a ride this season, wasn't it? Not only was the ups and downs, and then the end of the season, you guys. I want to ask you about the last night of the season, but getting caught up in the whole Ben Roethlisberger farewell tour, while it wasn't the official farewell tour. I mean, you knew what was going on. How about everything that surrounded Ben's last season and you being a big part of that?
I mean, it was an unbelievable experience, but it was at the same time it was a little sad. I mean, you could tell not everybody knew that it was going to be his final ride, and I think a lot of the guys in the locker room did. And I think that's kind of the way he wanted it. He didn't want it to be a farewell tour. He wanted it to be just another season. But it was unbelievable. You know, that guy played in Pittsburgh for 18 seasons, and so, you know, it'll be weird for me going into my fourth year not having him, so I can't imagine how weird it's going to be for the city of Pittsburgh and for people in that organization who've been there for as long or longer than he has. It's going to be weird for everybody involved for sure.
Zach, can I ask you about the last night of the season? So you guys beat the Ravens during the day. And so you know you're in the playoffs after – who was it that got beat? Somebody got beat. It was crazy. Anyway, you know you're in.
Yeah, the Colts.
The Colts got beat. So you know you're in as long as the Raiders and Chargers don't tie. And you're like, okay, we win. And you watch that game, and you got – I thought of you that night because you got to be sitting there and almost vomiting, puking. That damn game almost ended in a tie.
Yeah, that was – oh, man, that was unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like that in my life, having, something like the playoffs riding on a game like that in such an unbelievable finish, unbelievable fashion, so highly unlikely. I mean, the odds of that happening were so low. Yeah, I mean, I was obviously glued to the screen. I was hanging out with some of my teammates, but, fortunate that I can't remember exactly who. I think the Chargers called a timeout in the game, and it made the Raiders kick the ball. So, luckily they called the timeout because I think if that timeout wouldn't have been called, we would have probably been sent home a week early.
Which was just nuts. Zach Gentry's with us. I thought of you, and I almost puked for you that night.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Zach, JJ Buck, when you look at going to your fourth NFL season, and this has been a dream of yours, a goal of yours, what's it like, to finally accomplish something like that, knowing that you still have other things to accomplish at that level, but to be in this moment when you are able to kind of take a step back and go, wow, look where I'm at?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely always been a dream of mine and everything, but it's funny, when you get into it and it just becomes kind of your day job, it's, I still don't really know if I've had that moment where I've kind of sat back and been like, wow, I'm in the NFL and, I'm doing my thing, but there's little things that I definitely remember to take in along the way and not take for granted. I'm super excited now that I've, got a lot of playing time under my belt and made some plays for what the future holds and everything. So, yeah, I mean, it's been an unbelievable ride, but I think I've got a whole lot more football to go.
Well, that being said, too, when you had to stand out high school career at El Dorado as a quarterback, you were getting recruited as a quarterback to various universities. Did you ever think that tight end would be the way you'd find yourself playing in the NFL?
Definitely not what I envisioned when I was coming out of high school, that's for sure. Even through the first year of college, it's not at all what I had envisioned. But, it ended up working out well for me just in terms of, I obviously kept growing a little bit and was in the weight room. So, I mean, body type-wise, I guess, I kind of had to come to terms with the fact that it was going to be an all right switch for me. But I still miss getting under center every now and then, but it's definitely not what I envisioned when I was coming out of El Dorado.
Steelers might need a quarterback, Zach. I'm just saying.
Hey, you know what? I told Coach Tomlin that in my exit interview. I said, the arm's always warm.
Yeah. I mean, a big 6'8". What are you weighing now? 260 what these days?
Oh, yeah, like 275.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to slight you a couple burgers. Yeah, 275.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's a big – when did you finally – I remember talking to you when you were at Michigan, and you were with us on this show. And it felt like there was reluctance to accept it. I mean, it was kind of okay, reality, and this is what the coaching staff wants. But when did you finally come to grips with, all right, man, this is what I am as a football player. I'm a tight end. I'm not a quarterback anymore.
Well,
not yet, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have now, but, I mean, it took a while. Even when I was at Michigan, and, I mean, really this is so I just finished my third. This is really only like my fifth year playing tight end in my life. So definitely, when I started playing it more at Michigan, I started my junior and senior year there at tight end, and it still hadn't really hit me that, okay, this is my full-time gig. But it probably hit me when I got drafted that it was like, okay, there's no going back. It's going to be a tight end gig for the rest of my career.
You can make money doing this. You brought up Coach Harbaugh. Were you surprised he didn't take the Minnesota Vikings job?
I didn't really know what to think of that whole situation. I didn't see Jim leaving anytime soon. I don't know if it was more of a leverage thing for him with the university or what. I think if he wanted an NFL job, I think he probably could have got one. I think he's an accomplished coach. I think he would have done a heck of a job. But I'm not surprised he didn't take it. I hope that that's not something that he shops for every year, and it sounds like it's not going to be. But we'll see.
Joined by Zach Gentry, former El Dorado Eagle, Pittsburgh Steelers tight end here on the opening drive. Zach, division rival, the Cincinnati Bengals, are playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday. What do you see when it comes to Joe Burrow and how he's changed who the Bengals are just in such a short time?
Yeah, he's a leader. He takes over the offense. I think anybody who watches football can see how cool and calm he is in the pocket. He makes his reads and delivers, and say it all the time when people ask. A good quarterback will change an entire NFL team. A consistent good quarterback, and you look at a team like the Bengals. They've made some good, additions in free agency over the last couple of years, and obviously Joe Burrow getting healthy has done wonders for them. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes on Sunday.
You guys played them twice, and I know you're not on the field when he is, but we were just talking about a guy that comes in and changes a franchise immediately, and it's so rare that it feels like when one guy, and I know it's not, but it feels like one guy just changes the whole thing. Do you feel a different aura? Like, you played them twice this year. Did you feel a different something about them with him being out there this year?
Absolutely. It was completely different, and not to mention I think their team just rallied around him. Like I said, you have a good quarterback like that, everybody's bound to rally around him and believe in him. And their defense played a heck of a lot harder, and their defense is talented. People ask me, I think they have one of the best defenses we played all season. So, it's amazing what a quarterback can do for a franchise.
Wow. Well, you guys got to get you one now, huh? What are you hearing with the Steelers?
What's that?
What are you hearing about the Steelers? You guys got to go find a quarterback now. I know Mason Rudolph's there, but what are you hearing? Anything? The Aaron Rodgers thing has bounced around. All kinds of stuff bounced around.
Yeah, I don't know anything concretely yet. It'll be interesting to see if we target a veteran free agent or if we, go early in the draft. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm hearing a few bigger names like that. Who knows? I'm excited to see who we get. It's obviously going to be different not having 7 back there, but it'll be interesting to see who the new guy under center is.
Zach, when you look at organizations overall, just the stability of the Pittsburgh Steelers stands out. A coach like Mike Tomlin, how big has it been for you to be able to start your career in an organization like that has stability, that had so much structure, the veteran leadership, and then for you to earn your way onto a team like that?
Yeah, it's huge. The Pittsburgh Steelers organization is, second to none as far as organization, coaches, history, tradition in the NFL. So, I'm extremely lucky and fortunate to call that home for my first team. And I think, I've talked to I've got a lot of friends on other teams, and they all agree, it's a great spot to be, and I hope I'm there for a while because of that.
And it's one of the most underrated cities in America. It is a fun town, and there's good people there. Who you got in the Super Bowl, by the way?
Oh man, I got to take the Rams. I can't go with the divisional opponent. I like Burrow, respect the game and everything, but I got to go Rams. I got to hope that Matt Stafford finally gets it done.
I got so much respect for that. How long are you in town, man? You here for a little while?
Yeah, I'll be here for a bit. I'll be here most of the time. I'll be here until OTA start in mid-April, so I should be here for a bit.
All right, let's get you in here. I'd love to spend it because this just feels so inadequate, and there's so many things I'd just love to catch up with you about, and I know Albuquerque fans. I'm going to reach out to you. Let's maybe get you in one morning and spend an hour in studio with you if that's cool.
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
All right. Be well. Enjoy Super Bowl weekend. Really appreciate you spending some time with us, and then look forward to catching up with you here in person sometime soon, all right?
Absolutely great. Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right. Congratulations on a great year. Take care of you.
Thank you. You too.
He is Zach Gentry, the Steelers quarterback. That's one of the good, really, really good dudes that have come out of here. You can respond to that next on the opening drive.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS Network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
A burglary takes place in the United States approximately every 15 seconds. International Protective Service is your answer for commercial and residential security in all of Albuquerque. IPS will work with your monitoring company for fast, reliable response times. You can rest easy knowing you, your family, or your company is watched over by International Protective Service. Call International Protective Service today.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game, from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game, from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. TurboThreads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for TurboThreads.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
From the boys, Fred will be with us at 9:30 from Radio Row. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta and J.J. Buck. Hope you enjoyed that segment. Let's go to the phones. Conrad, good morning. How are you, Conrad?
Pretty good, sir. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
So you were talking about young quarterbacks making it all the way. Don't forget Dan Marino when they faced off on 49ers. It didn't end so well. But Dan Marino didn't win a championship coming out of college. And,
that's right.
I think Burrow's a lot more mobile than Marino was. That guy's really, really impressive.
Really impressive.
I'm hoping for the Rams. But I think when the Rams have got beaten, it's been clear that the team was more physical than them. And I think Cincinnati's up to the challenge, but I'm hoping the Rams win. And Gentry, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you said he went to El Dorado. So did the Rams.
Jim Everett.
Jim Everett, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
There's a Rams connection there. Don't forget Preston Denard.
Yep.
Played in the Super Bowl against the Steelers. So
that's correct.
Anyway, that's all I got, Jeff.
Thanks, Conrad. No, that's good. That's good. And Dan Marino never got back. But yeah, how about the El Dorado quarterbacks? Pretty good. I mean, Jim Everett had a heck of a career in the NFL.
Zach Gentry did say something that has me a little okay.
What's that?
His comment about the Cincinnati Bengals defense.
So that was the best defense that they played this year?
One of the most talented defenses they faced this season.
Yeah, I saw you kind of raise an eyebrow on that. Okay, because we're giving all the love to the Rams defense.
Yep.
Look, I look at what Cincinnati, and I said this earlier today, look at what Cincinnati's defense did to Kansas City in the second half. We blame it all on what Kansas City did play-calling-wise, and I think that's an element.
It's hard to execute a defense where you're dropping 8
100%.
And you're only rushing 2 or 3 because of the time that it takes to still cover those dudes and not give up those lanes.
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I think both of us kind of went, The texter says Zach was a very good basketball player, too. Yeah, he was. I mean, look, he was a great, first of all, great dude. He was going to Texas to play quarterback. Harbaugh came in. It was Harbaugh's first recruit. Stole him, flipped him, went to Michigan. Now he's in the NFL. Not a lot to regret, is there? 9:30, we're going to Radio Row. Fred Slow will be with us. It's the opening drive. Thanks for choosing to be with us this morning, and remembering that you're listening to 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS Network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo-level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA Edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS Network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth that's real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Oh, it's going to be a super super. Yeah. What's up? Happy Friday to you. It is Super Friday. Jeff Simieta, JJ Buck, A. Marie, Adrian. Zach Gentry was with us today. Hope you enjoyed that conversation. Big, gigantic mega trade that I think consensus is, JJ, the mega trade went in the favor of the Nets, that the Nets got the better end of the deal. Are you buying it?
The Nets got the better assets in the deal because first-round picks, regardless of where you are movable assets to always build for now and the future. James Harden gives Philadelphia an immediate boost the next 2 seasons. He picked up his player option, so he's under contract next year. To see how they work off each other, Embiid and Harden. Should be very explosive, be tough to defend. That's what we want to see in the postseason. And for the Brooklyn Nets, you got a player in Ben Simmons where, as much as people want to just come out here and bag on James Harden, he forced his way out of another team.
He did.
Okay, but that Houston team also was done and was in rebuilding mode at that time when he left the Rockets.
So he was just sitting there cashing checks and playing. I mean, kind of like you did here.
But then the Houston got a bunch of assets for him, which is fine. I think James Harden is going to be good in Philadelphia, but don't come in here and play that over-the-top narrative that James Harden hasn't won anything, he's no good. Okay, he hasn't won a championship. Doesn't mean he's going to elevate Philadelphia. And sit here and say the Brooklyn Nets won when you had a guy that was citing mental health issues who all of a sudden now is on the Brooklyn Nets. And if he steps on the floor, that is such a bad look for everyone that is actually dealing with real things. Other than he was what can we say? Was he embarrassed? And he couldn't handle the pressure? Which, yeah, that's real. But then to say you have to sit out the whole season, oh, but then I'm traded, I'll be good to go in 2 weeks.
Kind of like the guy whose hamstring was really bad yesterday, but he's fine today.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm so over the game. Look, you're getting paid $42 million a year to go to work, or $33 million a year. So one guy's making $42 million, the other guy's making $33, and you don't like your situations. So your hamstring hurts and your mental health is not good. And then all of a sudden you get traded and everything's cured. Well, all of a sudden, I feel, you know what, I don't have the stress. And you can almost make an argument, the mental health, well, I don't have that stress anymore. I don't have, okay. It's hard for, my hamstring all of a sudden feels better. The water in Philadelphia cured me.
Own it.
Well, but he did the same thing in Houston. Let me ask you this. We have this conversation about quarterbacks. Who do you trust? Do you trust Joe Burrow? Do you trust Matt Stafford? Blah, blah, blah. Who do you trust? Do you trust in the playoffs, in the postseason, Joel Embiid and James Harden to take this thing to a championship?
Right now, you can't say you trust James Harden.
I mean, what's he ever?
You can't right now.
What's he done in the postseason? What has he closed out? And I get it. So to me, the biggest pressure in the postseason in the NBA is now on Philadelphia. It's not on Giannis to repeat. It's not on Kevin Durant and what they've got going there. He's won. He's got the Kyrie weird thing going on, but Kyrie's won. It's not on them. All of a sudden, it feels like their window just got extended, right? Their window was this year because everybody thought Harden was leaving. Well, now their window's extended, I think, and with all and they look, and they may. I know they're a 9 seed right now, or an 8 seed, whatever the Nets are. All of a sudden, they got a shooter. First of all, I think that might be the most underrated, under-talked about piece of this whole trade, was Seth Curry, who's shooting at a better percentage three-point this year than his brother, named Steph. But I think, I look around the NBA, it's not on Chris Paul, although it kind of is. There's a lot of pressure on them to win because he's running out of time. And all he did was have 19 assists last night. They beat Milwaukee last night. It's not on LeBron. Nobody expects anything anymore from the Lakers, right? I mean, LeBron's won a bunch, and nobody expects anything from the Lakers right now. It's all on Philly, isn't it? The process has to pay off now, doesn't it?
It is.
I guess I got this year and next year because Harden just committed. Oh, all right, I'm up for $46 million next year. Yeah, I'm in. I'll opt in. Thank you. I mean, it's kind of cool. That's kind of cool of me. All right, you're going to give me 46. All right, I'll stick around. But I mean, do you disagree that, like, now to me, the team that has the most urgency in the NBA this year now is Philly, and where'd that come from? Came from this trade.
I'm right there with you because you look at it overall. No one's putting pressure on Miami, even though they were in the NBA Finals 2 years ago.
4 players.
They're the best team in the Eastern Conference.
I know, but nobody can name 4 players on the team.
Really, the best team in the Eastern Conference.
Just saying.
Tyler, won't you be my hero? Jimmy Butler.
See, that's Edward.
Bam Adebayo.
Yeah. All right, that was 3. You win.
Gabe Vincent. Max Strauss.
Oh, you're making stuff
Duncan
up.
Robinson.
Now you're making stuff up. No, I know Duncan Robinson's there. Edward wants to be your hero. Hello, Edward.
Tyler, hero. You're my hero. I still rock the jersey, man. When I go to the gym, I get many a couple.
I'll bet you do.
You know, Crushers is a good mood today.
Your phone sounds like crap. Your phone sounds like crap.
Can you hear me okay?
It sounds like you moved a little bit.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Go.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna have to call back. And we'll do him next segment or something. You're with me though, right? On that trade, on Philly, where I
that's
think
why you make a move like that.
It's 100%.
To have that.
They're the Rams.
Yes,
that's what the Rams did. We'll trade our assets for later. We'll worry about them later. We'll do it now. Porzingis is out of Dallas. You see what Luka did last night? Luka went for 51. He wishes Kristaps well.
Tim Legler, ESPN,
yeah,
had the quote of the night.
Yeah.
He said, Kristaps Porzingis, call him the unicorn for the way he plays, but also because you never see him.
He doesn't exist. That's so good.
How quickly he fell out of favor in Dallas.
Yeah.
Mavericks like, you know what?
And as he fell out of favor in New York.
We would rather play with 4 point guards on the floor than have to deal with Kristaps Porzingis not being available.
All right, best moment of the NBA yesterday was so they had the All-Star Draft. This is how this thing goes. TNT hosted it, and it's LeBron and Kevin Durant, the 2 number 1 vote getters, and it came down to there were 2 guys left. It's like the playground, man. Who's the last 2 guys left? And it was Rudy Gobert and James Harden, and it was Kevin Durant's pick, right? And you're like, okay, whatever. No. It was Kevin Durant's pick, and James Harden was one of the 2 left on the board. James Harden, the guy who just demanded to be traded away from Kevin Durant's team. And LeBron's laughing and laughing and laughing. Can I play this for you? Let me give this to you. This is how this went down. This was courtesy of TNT last night. And again, the perspective is LeBron and Kevin Durant are picking. Gobert and James Harden are left. Here's Kevin Durant.
Yeah. I'm gonna need some size for sure. I'm gonna need some size and some defense in the interior. Especially with Giannis and LeBron James playing such great basketball this year. I need somebody to offset that. So I'm going to go with Rudy Gobert.
I agree. That worked out nicely. I mean, he can't let people run through the lane.
They are all laughing, right? And LeBron's losing it, and KD's got this trying to keep his straight face because he knows everything he does is going to be scrutinized, and LeBron's hiding his face and just laughing, and KD's just like I can't believe you guys put me in this spot. I don't know what they would have done. What if it was LeBron's pick? Would he have picked Gobert and left Harden as the last guy for Kevin Durant's team?
That would have been funny. This is like real drama
right in front of you.
They manufacture right in front of you because they're doing an all-star draft. And there's an NBA player, in this case it's James Harden, who still is good at basketball. He's very good at what he does. And yet he gets picked last?
Last. Well, somebody had to be last, dude. Somebody's an all-star.
James
Had to be
Harden
last.
that gets picked last.
Somebody had. Well, he can't play. He's got a hamstring issue. I mean, wait, that got cured last night.
Yes,
that's right.
Barkley
He's
announced.
better now. That's right. It's unbelievable. This was beautiful television.
LOL. And you can't hide it. Like, LeBron was just like, clipboard in front of the face. But they knew it, and KD got through it a little bit until Barkley dropped that bomb on that Simmons and Harden. They're going to be great because they were traded, and they all got a chuckle.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny because Barkley just called it out. They're both fine now. They both got traded. They're both cured now, and everybody just lost it. It was gold, just a priceless moment. All right, we're going to L.A. at 9:30. Fred Slow, he's one of your boys. He's very, very funny. He will be with us coming up at 9:30 this morning. It's yours when we come back at 5:05. 246-0610. It's the opening drive. We're on ProView Networks. Adrian produces there. Thank you to him. A-Marie's got us on the radio side on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Marty Size in Albuquerque today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sport shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low minimums and no setup charges on most orders. Turbo Threads is located at 1503 Golf Course Road in Rio Rancho, or find them on Facebook, online at turbothreads.com, or call 999-1234 for Turbo Threads.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and...
That's what he said. Is that a record? Did I set a record?
Almost 4 seconds.
Damn.
4.
I need a countdown. Like I can
okay,
almost make it. Yeah.
I'm gonna start giving you a cue.
Yeah.
You're 4 seconds away.
Kind of got no oxygen in my head.
That was a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
That was a Ramho.
Yeah, ram it. All right. By the way, text with Eric Dickerson was trying to get him on this week. Maybe next week, but we're talking a little Super Bowl back and forth. But he was so booked in this time frame. So maybe your boys can imagine Super Bowl. Yeah. All right, let's go. 2460610. Edward, how's your phone sounding? Better than Jerry Palms?
The technology is much better. I hope. Sorry about that, guys.
Way gooder. What's up?
I hate to interrupt the award-winning show with bad technology. As I overlook the Spring Mountain Range and the lovely Las Vegas, there's an extravaganza of hoes here. That was an extravagant hoe that you guys just had, but, I just wanted to share that with you to kind of be benevolent and altruistic.
I don't even know what that means.
Hey, Crusher's happy this morning because they'll finally raised up and let Richard Seymour in the Hall of Fame. He was only on the All-Decade team, made 3 first-team All-Pros, and anchored a dynasty. But they'll let guys like Drew Pearson in and John Lynch and Jason Taylor, they get in on the first try. Not Drew Pearson, of course. But I'm happy that he got in, rightfully so. Jeff, just like your hoe today, which is 4 seconds short of a record, I think the Rams are going to come up a little bit short, and I'm going to quote JJ on this because I think JJ's brilliance is the dead spot over-under on this weekend's game. The over-under on Stafford picks is 2. If he throws 2, they lose. If he throws less than 2, they win. And by the way, my call on Wednesday was not to disparage Stafford. I've always been a big fan of Stafford. And I used to tell my friends who were Cowboy fans he was better than Romo, and I got crucified verbally for that. They're like, you're crazy. And I said, no, he just plays for a dysfunctional organization. But now playing for a great organization, a more balanced organization, he's yielding great results. So everything says the Rams are going to win this weekend. But every generation, there's a guy that comes around like a Joe Montana or a Thomas Edward Brady, and early in their career, and they just find a way to get it done. So my official prediction, which I'm rooting for the Rams for you, my neighbor who helps me move gravel on occasion, and a few other Rams fans. But other than the few select, I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Well, if you're looking for another parallel, do you remember Tom Brady's first Super Bowl and who he beat?
Indeed, I do.
He beat the Rams.
Kurt Warner, who was the last NFL MVP to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, so.
So 31-27 Bengals. I just feel in the biggest moments, the best players are going to make the biggest plays, and that might be Cooper Kupp, and because that guy's amazing. Cooper Kupp is amazing. Because I root for those Caucasian receivers that just kill it every year, as the New England Patriots fan.
Well, you had a few of them.
Anyway,
all right, enjoy
you guys
Vegas.
Enjoy the weekend, have fun, and enjoy the show. And God bless. Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Enjoy it. Be safe out there. All right, so he's on the Bengals, which makes me feel better. To be honest with you, yeah, Tommy's first win was against the Rams. Young Tom Brady, and he won 7. And here's all the comparisons. So if you want another little synergy for Joey B, there you go. Hello, Terry.
Good Friday to you all. Got to get out of the way. Hugs to Baloo, Austin, Addie, all extended family members. Have a safe weekend and do well. Thoughts go out to Zach and all the Gentrys and Basingers with the passing of his grandmother, the matriarch of their family.
Yeah.
So thinking about them. Going on the lighthearted with the quarantine food, when you talked about how they're sending the athletes to quarantine, they took a picture of the food they get, or
that looked
what they call food. That was disturbing stuff.
Yeah.
I would definitely been on a diet during that stretch of time.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've talked about Marino, the comparison. Now, Marino, his team, for some reason he dropped in the draft. There was issues with him at Pittsburgh. So, he goes to Miami, and they had been in the Super Bowl the year before. So that's a little different than Burrow's situation of joining a team with 2 wins. So that was also part of what thought Marino was going to rock and roll for years and go joining the team. But that didn't work out so well. Always got to pick on them while they're down. If Cincinnati wins, they'll have won more postseason games this year than Dallas has in the last 25. And so, that would be kind of ironic. I feel for Addie because my crystal ball, sorry, Addie, but my crystal ball has the Rams winning like 35-17.
Good.
But unfortunately, my crystal ball has not been working well all year.
That's what it's due.
From that stuff, yeah. But I think this is the best matchup for the Rams. Yes, it doesn't always come through, but if they had to pick an AFC team to play that was in the playoffs, the Bengals would have been up there with them. So enjoy the weekend, enjoy your families and everything like that. So you all be safe, take care. Well, watch the game. Either team that wins for me, there's a good story that goes with it. But you guys be safe. Take care.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Terry. All right, let's get Marty in before we got to hit this break. Hello, Marty.
What's up, fellas?
How you living?
I don't know. I mean, I don't like to compare Joe Burrow to anybody, only because he was the first player taken. Unlike Brady, unlike Montana, the expectation. I did say 2 years ago he changed the fate of that franchise. Now, with that though, here's the great thing about the NFL is we may never know if Mahomes wins another Super Bowl. We
will know at some point. We will know at some point. Yeah.
Well, I mean, right now we don't know that. Yeah. I think we assume he will. He may never get back.
That's correct.
And this may be the same thing with the Bengals. This may be their one sole championship. This could be the New York Jets.
Or
we just don't know. We don't know yet. So I don't like to compare any player to any player. They're all different in their own way. I think Joe Burrow, he's got a lot of moxie. I think he's tougher than he looks. He's more athletic than he looks. He'll make plays, with his feet if he has to. He'll get sacked, as we know, 9 times and bounce back. So with that said, I think the key is going to be how overrated Jalen Ramsey is. And I think Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, I think they have their way. I'm going to say Bengals 34, Rams 17 in a minor blowout.
34-17. That's thick. Okay.
And I think Cincinnati's defense is slightly underrated.
I think that's right. I think that's absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it kind of pains me to say that Chidobe Awuzi's over there, ex-Cowboy. He's actually played fairly well, and he stunk with the Cowboys. But sometimes a change of pace, change of scenery does that wonders for players. But I do like the Bengals big for some reason, because I think they just got some explosive players on the outside that are going to give the Rams some problems.
All right, they got good receivers. They absolutely do, and that's what I've said all year. I worry about the Rams secondary a little bit, right? I watched Jim Garoppolo last game of the season carve them. Now, that was, I think, a little bit of the calls on defense, but if there's a concern for the Rams defense, it's certainly the back of it. All right, Marty, enjoy the weekend.
Also, really quick,
Yeah.
Joe Mixon, running back.
Yeah, that's him.
I think he's used properly, so he could have a big game as well. So keep an eye on that.
All right, thanks, man. Marty's on the Bengals. Everybody's on the Bengals. Marty's on the Bengals. Edward's on the Bengals.
I'm not.
That's all right.
But you wanted people on the Bengals.
No, I do. Look, what have I told you all year about the Rams defense? I think they've got. I think Aaron Donald's great. I think Jalen Ramsey's really good. I don't know that I think the rest of their defense is great. I don't. Now, when they added Von Miller, they got a little. I think they're better up front. I think the front of their defense, if they get a Joe Burrow, it's a long day for Joe Burrow. If they give him time to throw, then Cincinnati's got a real good chance. He's got a lot of weapons, and I don't think the back end of the Rams defense is great. I just don't. I think it's good. I don't think it's great. Is it Super Bowl? It can't carry you to a Super Bowl championship. It can be part of winning one. Like when the Bears won the Super Bowl with their defense, when the Ravens would win with their defense, right? I don't think the Rams defense is that good. I think they can win with it, but I don't think they win because of it.
Morning, brother.
I agree with that.
What's up? How you doing? Good. How you doing? How's the week been?
All right, we're going to L.A. next. We'll talk with Fred Slow. He's one of your boys. 2 men on.
2:30,
He's
I
one
think?
of the men.
I don't remember.
They're at Radio Row. You might have
I got it at
heard.
the morning
You
show
might have
thing
seen
right
it
now,
on
but,
social media. They will be with us
I'm
when we come
insanely
back.
hungover.
Guys, sometimes you can do everything right. Everything right. You can work out. You can eat right. You can watch your weight and still need a little help dealing with things that Mother Nature throws at you. And that's where New Mail comes in. If you're dealing with some of those things, natural things like being tired way too often, hair loss, weight gain, even erectile dysfunction, give New Mail a call. New Mail helps men all over the country beat these things with industry-leading testosterone replacement. The number's 505.
Concert.
652.
Yeah,
1688. 505-652-1688. Or you can visit them at newmail, NUMALE.com. Reality is, as you get older, there's a good chance you're going to be affected by these natural things. Nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the only thing to be ashamed of is not doing anything about it. Do something. Make a call that makes a huge difference in your life. 505-652-1688. New Mail is convenient. They're here in Albuquerque. They're with you through the process. And it works, guys. The results are real. Give them a call, 505-652-1688, or visit newmail.com and feel better.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA Edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
TurboThreads is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks.
Almost 30 years of experience means fast service, great prices, and a wide selection of apparel from t-shirts to performance sports shirts, even jackets and hats. They feature low
talking about the big trade in the NBA. And then you might have heard there's a big game this weekend, the Super Bowl on the Sports Animal. We had Steelers tight end Zach Gentry was with us today. He was in the playoffs this year. He was talking about the Super Bowl. He's got the Rams because he can't go with an in-division opponent. He was pulling for the Rams. Let's get ourselves out to Los Angeles via technology. Of course, the afternoon show here on the Sports Animal, Two Men On, has been out at Radio Row all week long, bringing you insanely good witty banter and wonderful sports and sports-adjacent content. Fred Slow is one of the 2 men on, and he is now on our show. Good morning, Frederick. How are you? Hello, Fred.
Hey, good morning, team. How are you?
All right, team. How are you?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on in beautiful
doing
Los
well. They're going to ask... Oh, I got an echo. Let me
Is
try
he on the radio with us, or is
the
he
number.
talking to someone else? All right, I guess he's going to call the number now. That's wonderful. All right, so Fred's out there, and he's going to call a different way.
Audition, probably?
I don't.
The audition issue?
It could be an audition issue. Yes. So we'll get out there. They had good content yesterday. Did you hear any other stuff yesterday? I didn't hear much yesterday. I guess they had Jake Plummer on yesterday. But pretty good stuff out there.
Loaded, putting in 8-10 hour days on Radio Row. Great content for the station.
Yeah.
Good conversation.
Yeah. All right, so we're going this way. You're here with me now via the hotline. Hello, Fred.
Hey, I'm back with you, and I'm sorry about that. The Wi-Fi at the Super Bowl, not super at all.
It's not operator error. It's completely their fault.
It's actually been a conversation point between of the 150 media outlets. I would say easily I've heard a whisper of it from 100 of them. So yeah, it's been almost a flawless execution here, but it's been since the fan experience started. It seems as if because the interactive walkthrough, displays of every team. So since they've opened that up to the public, it is just nosedived here at Radio Row.
The more people are using it, the less it works. How you living out there?
Yeah.
Life good? You got up early this morning? You get your burrito with no green chili on it?
They have a lot of those to offer. If you ask for green chili, they ask you what. But everything's going good. Some sad news though. They are asking us to leave today. So that's it. Your boys are done with Radio Row. The NFL has asked us to go home. So
you're done.
Yeah. No, they've asked everyone. So this is the last day of Radio Row, and I tell you, it's been an absolute blast, Jeff. We've laughed a lot. Like you mentioned, a lot of sports adjacent content, a lot of NFL stars, a lot of actors, a lot of musicians, and you know me, I didn't let a WWE superstar walk by without having them sit down with the program. But it's been a very good energy and a very good event.
What do you make of what Radio Row is? It's a Super Bowl. We're talking Rams-Bengals, but it's like Radio Row is the opposite of that, and it's almost fascinating that the NFL has been able to build that along with the game.
Yeah, I have a pretty good friend in the NFL, and we were talking yesterday, and I said, hey, there's really a lack of players, and there's really a lack of analysis, and where are your guys at? And the NFL said, well, we just can't chance it. So this one has felt a little unique in that sense, JJ, where it's just individuals primarily that are trying to do a little bit for themselves and trying to get the exposure of the event. So, we had Kix Brooks on yesterday, Brooks and Dunn, and The first question you asked before you turn the microphone is, who's brought you here? What are we going to talk about today? And Kix is like, I'm just trying to hang out. It's like, okay.
Well, that's a rarity. Yeah, that's not the norm. That's the anomaly.
No, it's not the norm at all. But yeah, it's been a little bit of the consensus because this one has felt different than what I have done in the past at Radio Row.
Does it feel like you're at a sporting event or more? Because we were talking to Van about this yesterday. I just think that what the Super Bowl has done is the best cross-section of America, the biggest spectacle that we've got, where, yeah, there's a football game at the end of this all, but this has nothing to do about a football game.
Yeah, it did not feel like it had anything to do about a football game last night at Machine Gun Kelly and Halsey.
Probably not. Probably not.
Yeah, but they literally start the concert with a kickoff montage of the LA Rams, and the crowd does go crazy. People are here for it, but they're mostly here for the fellowship, I think, of the team and the city. So it does not currently feel like a football event. But I think come Saturday, come Sunday, we have access to some players today after a practice. I think that when that is going to fit in or start to feel like a football game.
He is Fred Slow. He is one of the two men on. They are live Radio Row. You can listen to their show this afternoon on the Sports Animal. They're every Monday through Friday at 4 o'clock. Who you got lined up today?
Oh, we got a good one today. So Juliana Pena is going to join us. She's the bantamweight champion for UFC. She sat down with us yesterday, and it was after we were already on air in Albuquerque. But we put that one in the can, and I tell you what, she's got a lot of personality. She's got some choice words for Jackson Wink, which I thought was interesting because I didn't know there was such a tension between her and the Jackson Wink camp. Yeah. So we're going to have that conversation. It's going to go very well today. I think we're going to feature Adam Pac-Man Jones is coming by very shortly, so we're going to sit down and talk to him about life after football, and that's going to be very good. And then Marcus Trufant is also going to join us. I went to college in Washington, and I have a real strong connection to the Pac-12, so I like to spend some time with the Pac-12 guys when they come by.
I know you're up there. I don't know if I've ever told you, one of my favorite events I've ever been to was the Apple Cup. Drew Bledsoe's his last game, snowing sideways in Pullman. Drew's last game was when it was colder than a pimp's heart up there, but it was one of the greatest things ever. All right, we had Zach Gentry on, the Steelers tight end today. He was talking a little football, and so we talked a few things with him, but he said he thinks what did he say, JJ? The Bengals defense was one of the best.
One of the best they played this year.
All year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we got a little football out of it.
That's a little bit of consensus around here too. We've had an opportunity to sit down with some people that know the game well, and obviously everyone speaks about Joe Burrow immediately. But I think that's the expectation. I mean, you're the number one overall draft pick. You should have those kind of accolades and the bar set that high. But even here at Super Bowl Radio Row, there's defense for the Bengals on the banner. So I mean, they're definitely making a statement with that. But yeah, the defense is going to be tough. But I tell you what, the Rams are playing at home, aren't they?
Well, kind of. Yeah, I mean, they're playing in their home stadium. I mean, they're still staying in hotels all week, and they're still doing everything.
Yeah.
Where are you on the Joe Burrow train? And I know that's the talk there, and it's everybody knows Joe Burrow, and everybody knows a quarterback. And, look, JJ and I have spent a lot of defending our takes.
I'm officially somehow a Joe Burrow hater, just so you know that.
Because we picked the Rams, and we can't spread enough love at Joe Burrow. Like, I love his swag, I love his game, I love everything about him.
Most overrated quarterback to ever play in a Super Bowl, Joe Burrow.
Is he the face of the league yet? You putting him on Madden? You putting him on all on everything? I mean, like, where
yeah.
Don't you think it's gone a little overboard early?
No, I think it's on pace because of where he was taken, because of where the franchise is now, because of where he was taken. But I will say this, every former NFLer I've talked to, every professional athlete I've talked to since we've been here says they want it from Matt Stafford. They say Matt Stafford has put the years in the league and that he's always been a winner and he didn't necessarily have the chips in his hand when he was playing cards. And it's almost as if every professional athlete is not just rooting for, but vocally pulling for Matthew Stafford. So they all see the excitement of Joe Burrow, but they're all backing Matt Stafford.
It's interesting. So they're kind of pulling for him. I mean, there is a little professional pull. I think that says a lot, man. When your peers are pulling for you,
yeah,
I think that says a lot.
Well, it's good. I think it'll show on the field too, don't you, boys? Because for Cincinnati, it's oh my gosh, look, we're here. Look how bright the lights are at this
See,
moment.
I don't
there's
buy
no
that.
flash
I just don't buy the
No.
house money thing. I just don't. And I think you never know when you're getting back. And I think the Dan Marino example is the one. Like, it was house money maybe on your way there. I just think when you're there, it's your money, man. I think that there is no, well, they got nothing to lose. BS, man. They got the Super Bowl to lose. Like, you may never get back there. The majority of those guys on that team probably will never get back there. So I just don't buy the nothing to lose thing.
I think you're absolutely correct, but I think on the other side of that coin with the Rams is they have even less to lose because they have guys that have, been able to sit at the table but not eat yet. And the guys like Matthew Stafford. And I just don't think that Cincinnati can match what the Rams are going to bring to the game. I don't think that Cincinnati can match what the Rams can do on the field, not just in support of each other, but in support of that quarterback. Because if the alumni and everyone who's not associated with the Rams is pulling for Matt Stafford that hard, I think everyone on the Rams is pulling for him, multiple fold of that.
Fred, has there been a conversation this week that has surprised you, an unexpected one that you're like, wow, that was a great person to talk to?
Yeah, and it was actually off the air, and I'm kicking myself for it. We sat down with Diplo yesterday, and he's a big EDM, millions and millions of followers on social media, and we were cutting it up, and he was drinking a watermelon walk-off from Teller, the Isotopes official canned cocktail. And as we're drinking it, we're having all these laughs, and he says, he pulls up his phone. He's like, "Boys, Ben Simmons and I'm like, "Oh my God!" Like, and he just wants to break down the NBA for 10 minutes as we're just hanging out next to the table. And I'm like, you have been around the world. You have done the most amazing things that have ever been featured, and you just want to talk about your fantasy basketball team. And it just, to me, it's like how sports just infuses every conversation of life, and it's a lubricant for those to connect. So, yeah, it was really good. And the thing that's, I think, stood exceptional to me here, aside from that one little conversation, is just how friendly everyone is. There is an excitement about, I'm going to use, in quotations, post-COVID, but for everyone to return to Radio Row, for everyone to come back out, there's friendships here that have lasted dozens of years, and there's a fellowship about it.
I heard you guys talking early in the week about how you were almost surprised by the camaraderie, the openness, and I've been to a number of events like this, whether it's Super Bowls, Final Fours, national championships. Here's the deal: everybody's in a good mood, right? I think everybody in your room, while you're working, and I know how hard it is. I know how many hours you put in. I know how much work you do. But I think every one of us, and I'm not there this week, but every one of you who are in that room realize how lucky you are to be. That's what we're doing to work. This is what we do. Yeah. And so everybody is in a good mood, and they want to have conversations. They want to be chill. Most of those guys are good and ladies are good people. And so that didn't surprise me that you guys got that, because I think everybody, when you go to one of these events, everybody's there to have fun. Nobody's there to just kind of be cranky, and I think everybody realized how lucky we are.
Yeah, you've hit it on the head. You've hit it exactly on the head. And even to just go on top of that a little bit more, it's the fans that are so exciting. It's the friends of the show that we always talk about, to where it's the support coming from, like we've posted a million things on our social media, and some of the excitement and the support that comes from that. And I'm going to tell a story about another station real quick. Pat McAfee, who's just gained a world of talent and exposure as of recent, he had a lottery style fans in attendance at his booth last night. He did 2 hours of a program just for these fans, and then afterwards stayed, and he signed every football, boys. Yeah, he signed every piece of apparel. And I was here late uploading the show and waiting for this Halsey concert, which is a weird sentence, and I watched as fans came in for probably 5 hours. There were fans in here just watching him perform, and then taking autographs and shaking hands and being kind. And I thought that's what I mean. We don't necessarily always have that in front of us, being in the studio and living that life, but it's important to a lot of people, and that support is important to me.
Yeah, all right, enjoy it. They are going to be on the air today, as they are every Monday through Friday. 2 Men On. It hits your airwaves here on the Sports Animal at 4 o'clock. They are live on Radio Row, and then being asked to leave Radio Row after today is done.
Yes.
Great work out there, guys. You guys have done a terrific job, and I know you've had fun, which means you've done it the right way. But appreciate you getting up a little early and spending some time with us. Have fun out there, and safe travels back.
Yeah, I appreciate all of you, and see you on Tuesday.
Be well.
Yep.
He is Manfred Slow, and one of the two men on. It's good. That's one of those things, JJ. Look, whether it's a Mountain West tournament or I've been to Final Fours, I've been to Super Bowls. I've been very, very fortunate, and that's one of the things. I think everybody who's there that does what we do in some fashion, who's in that room, that wears that badge, all realize, damn, we're pretty stoked to be doing what we're doing, and we're competing. We want that interview. We want this. We want. In that setting, you all get the interview, man.
Yeah.
That dude's coming by your table next. He's coming by my table next. We've been in settings. Hey, I got to get this guy. We got deadlines. Look, everybody's there to have fun, and the camaraderie, right? I mean, when you sit in those media rooms and sit at those tables, you have conversations all the time, don't you?
Yeah, and it's, to get people to open up is difficult, but in a setting like that, I think what you said too, and that's why there's been such good content on this radio station all week, whatever you've been listening to, it's because just people are willing to talk, and that's what we're here for. We're talking into a microphone. We want to tell stories. We want to react. And it's a great week for that.
All right, we'll wrap it up for you when we come back. Still time for you to get in. Thanks for remembering you're listening to the Opening Drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
I prefer to do stuff online. I can find things much quicker, do the research I need, and have it shipped or waiting for me to pick up. The Shop by Payments option was perfect for me. I got online, clicked on Shop by Payments, put in my down payment and monthly budget, and the guessing was done. From laptop, I was able to nail down the bike I wanted, add a few customizations, and get an estimate on my trade-in.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at FiestaSubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at FiestaSubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
High school sports are back. You can watch every ProView Network broadcast online on the NFHS network. Every moment from every game from every sport, including all NMAA state championship games. Get your monthly pass now. Just go to ProViewNetworks.com, click on the NFHS logo, and sign up today. Watch New Mexico's best.
The energy landscape is limitless and ever-changing. Cleaner energy resources are crucial to New Mexico's environment. For 100 years, PNM has utilized cutting-edge technology and employed hard-working New Mexicans to ensure that we have consistent, reliable energy when we need it. For life's loudest moments, quietest moments, and every moment in between. We're dedicated to providing you with energy now and into the future. All you have to do is dream of what to do with it next.
I'm Ben Lucero, president and owner of Indigo Mortgage. We are a locally owned and operated mortgage company right here in New Mexico. This means your loan officers and processors are right here to serve you. Our mortgage divisions include residential, commercial, construction, reverse mortgages, and VA mortgage loan. Indigo Mortgage, because nobody cares more about your mortgage loan.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA Edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP prize pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution leather basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance.
The Sports Animal. All right, let's play it. Taking you home on a Super Friday. Thanks to Fred for being with us. I got a couple lines open for you at 505-246-0610. Jeff Sibieta, JJ Buck, Marie, decent week for you? I know your team's not playing the Super Bowl, but one day.
Never does.
Well,
never a dog and fight, but Super Bowl is always my favorite.
You know, we got it this weekend. It's here for you on the Sports Animal. Hello, Ray.
How you guys doing?
Good. How you living?
Good. I'm gonna go Cincinnati. I think the receiver that's gonna have a big game. I think he's gonna be Boyd. He's gonna be dominating. That's where the Rams are weak, is in the middle, and he loves those middle 10, 15-yard passes.
Tyler
I think
Boyd.
Boyd's gonna have a big game. 33-24 Cincinnati, and another way, my Ray team is the Raiders, and so I root for the AFC no matter what.
All right, so
And I don't want to hear my uncle give me stuff all year. Because he's a Rams fan. So I'm going Cincinnati.
Good job.
All right, good catch on the stuff, Ray.
The
I
good
appreciate you doing
stuff.
that. Thanks, Ray. So I didn't have to hit the red button. All right, so should I feel? Well, all right. The consensus is the over. Everybody's over. Everybody. So I got to.
It's been all Bengals the last
It's
hour.
all Bengals and all over. So I'm going Rams in the under. Adolph, speak some sense. What's happening?
Hey. You know, I got a few takes here.
All right,
I'll try to be quick. You know, the NFL MVP award, it's not surprising that except for 4 times in the last 21 years,
QB.
that MVP has gone to only 4 times a running back. And most times, a quarterback has been the recipient. And basically that trend is because the single most important position in American sports is, in fact, the quarterback position in the National Football League. And again, in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers is still the Clayton Kershaw of the National Football League.
It's the best analogy I've heard, by the way. It's so good.
Yeah, I think I said that maybe a week or 2 ago. Yeah. Moving on to the Super Bowl, personally, I'm favoring the Rams because I think it's probable that the pressure that will be placed on Joe Burrow by the edge rushers, Von Miller and Leonard Floyd, with Aaron Donald also putting pressure pressure up the middle. Unless the Bengals O-line, which is statistically one of the worst in the league, if they can't give Burrow time, this is not going to be pretty. Anyway, thanks for taking the call. I'll be watching the game. I'm out.
See you. Enjoy the weekend. So honestly, the other side of that coin is if Joe Burrow gets the ball out quickly, and therein lies the Tyler Boyd conversation, right?
Yeah.
Quick passes, then the Bengals can win this game. They can move the football on the Rams secondary. They can move the football on the Rams linebackers. If he can't get it out and the line can't protect him, then the Rams can win this game. I honestly, to me, that might be where it's all buttered right there, because I don't know that I as good as I think the Bengals defense is good. I watched what they did in the second half to Kansas City. They're good. They completely shut down Ryan Tannehill. Okay, I think the Rams are a little bit better offensively than Ryan Tannehill. I'm not worried about the Rams are going to run the ball. Over under 82.5 yards, Rams running the football. I don't know what the number is, but rushing yards for the Rams.
I'll take over.
You go over?
82 total yards.
All right, what's the number you think they run for?
87.
All right, but you see my point? I think the Rams will run a little bit, and they will try to establish it. It's a Matt Stafford game, man. You guys said it.
1.5.
1.5 turnovers. It's a Matt Stafford game. I'm gonna take the Rams to win. I'm struggling laying 4 points.
Spread.
Yeah, I don't know that I would lay the 4.
Floor is so tough.
And I say that because the last 2 weekends of the playoffs, every game there was one 6-point game, and every other game was a 3-point game. Outside of that first week, the super wild card week, where there were 6 games and 4 of them were big numbers. Outside of that, everything's been tight. I mean, this is played out, and my gut tells me we've got a pretty close game. Now, I mean, I can make you an argument. It goes either way. I'm on the Rams. You're on the Rams. You're on the Rams. All our callers, every freaking one of them, is on the Bengals, except for Adolph, right? All right. Thanks, Jeff. 5 minutes after I was picking Rams in a route, you say everyone's on the Bengals. From your friendly nobody, still enjoy the game, Terry. All right. 5 minutes after I was picking the Rams, I said everybody. Terry, you're not no one. Mostly everyone. How about that? Mostly everyone, Terry. Mostly everyone.
I think you have to feel better about your bet, because it's all about what other people are doing. It's not the confidence in yourself. It's when you're picking something and you see everyone else picking the same thing, you're like, oh.
So can I tell you?
But now you got the Bengals coming in. All right, let's go.
Do you usually get a good feel about the team you root for?
No.
Because I usually do.
You do. You've been on it this year with the Rams.
And I have a good feel about this.
Oh, if your team's going to win or lose?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
So we'll see on Monday. All right, thank you to Fred Slow and to Zach Gentry, the Pittsburgh Steelers tight end. That'll be up on all of our social media channels
Yes, it will.
if you want to listen to that. Jim Rome Show is next. The Herd with Colin Cowards after that. 2 Men On from Los Angeles comes your way at 4. Adrian, great week. Thanks for everything. A-Marie, wonderful week.
Woo!
Enjoy the Super Bowl.
You too, buddy.
I guess. You're going to Reno today.
Oh,
Yes.
Reno.
Safe travels to Reno. JJ will be on your radio tomorrow from Nevada. Lobo ladies in Nevada. Have a great call. Safe travels.
Little Reno 911 for you.
Have a great, safe weekend. Be good to each other, please. Be kind, loving, caring, and sharing. We will talk to you on the day after, on Monday.
When some people
to win.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green.
And keep the community green as well.
Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment.
You trash it,
We smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Hi, I'm Joe with Everguard Roofing and Solar, and I'm proud to say I'm standing next to our University of New Mexico Lobo football quarterback, Terry Wilson. We at Everguard Roofing and Solar are active in our community, and we love the Lobos.
What I love about Everguard Roofing and Solar is their commitment to excellence, and that's what I'm all about. That's why I support this company, because they care about the people of New Mexico.
A hole in your roof or a whole new roof?
Go Lobos!
Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of Pro V Sports.
Dreaming about that brand new Subaru? You know which one you want, but have you been able to really drive one yet? Whether you're online at fiestasubaru.com or ready to get out and drive the real thing, our Subarus are sanitized and ready to drive. There's never been a better time to fall in love with your new Subaru. So get driving now at Fiesta Subaru on Lomas or online at fiestasubaru.com to schedule your real test drive.
Hey basketball fans, here's your chance to win an NMAA 2022 State Basketball VIP Prize Pack. Just download the NMAA 24/7 app on your mobile device to be registered to win. The prize pack includes 2 passes to the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Tournament, plus 2 Lobo level tickets. You know, those seats in the first 5 rows from the pit floor. You also win a $500 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods, a $100 gift card provided by Sonic Drive-In, an NMAA edition Wilson Evolution Leather Basketball, and a 6-month membership to New Mexico Sports and Wellness. All you have to do is download the NMAA 24/7 mobile app on iOS or Android, and you are registered to win. A winner will be picked during the 2022 NMAA State Basketball Selection Show on Sunday, February 27th. So let's review. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app and be entered to win lots of cool stuff. It's just that easy. If you already have the app, don't worry. You're registered for a chance to win too. Thank you to our participating sponsors, Dick's Sporting Goods, Sonic, New Mexico Sports and Wellness, and Wilson. Download the free NMAA 24/7 app right now for your chance to win.